to our little broadcast, Blades Against Bandwidth Lankhmar. We're super happy to have all of y'all tuned in and watching us. We believe our tech issues are over, and I'm looking at the chat and looking for a thumbs up from anybody watching that can hear us. Came for the AOO. What's AOO?
Attack of opportunity.
Oh. Yeah.
That's some 3.x BS.
Yeah. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity at your reputation within the gaming community, sir. No, I'm playing. It's great to have everybody in there, and thank you if you're watching on Twitch, and if you're catching this for the first time on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that button, and we'll keep sending you guys all kinds of brilliant content because we live for it. We ain't got nothing else going on, so we're super happy when you were watching us, and it's free and the whole thing and such. So hey, Blades Against Bandwidth, we are welcoming an old friend back again. Couldn't be happier to have them, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hildebrand.
Hello. Today, Matt will be playing Tim's less attractive older brother.
So I was going to make a joke that you and I were grown in the same sorcerer's vat. You know, and what's awesome too is in the windows for OBS, like you and I are the center.
Nice.
So like we have this like bald and beard in like one line.
Nice. And speaking of twinsies, Matt, what's up with that?
Oh.
Come on now.
I called you before the show, right?
Wait, Brendan.
What are you gonna wear?
Maybe Matt is the product of if you and I were not platonic life partners.
Ooh, we were like actual like
he's actually our son.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
He inherited his shirt from you and his bald head and beard from me.
I will be known as Bren Tim. Fair enough.
I would be honored. I don't know how good a dad I'd be, but I would be honored. I'd probably be one of those like
dad. Come on.
I don't know. My life advice would be like, life ain't nothing but. No, I'm kidding. That was some.
And he inherited the
That's some pretty good advice,
from
though.
both of you.
Yes.
Well, it's
so Brendan, I think that all of our longtime DCC family knows who Matt is, but I don't think maybe I have to let them know.
Yeah, I don't know who.
So I'll do a little talking for Matt, and then Matt can talk for himself, right? But,
sure.
But Matt is a wizard, behind the scenes for a lot of the Twitch stuff. He makes all of our backgrounds and things of that nature. He is a graphic design and layout guru, and I will also praise him. You'll hear it on a podcast coming up, but I've said it before. Matt was a big help and pretty much saved my Kickstarter by like coming in and swooping in and doing some BA layout for me. So thank you very much. But yeah, Matt, tell us some more about what you do for DCC.
Cool. Thank you. That was very nice of you to say. Probably untrue, but still nice of you to say. Yeah, I think that's the case. I have doing a bunch of layout on a bunch of different things. I started by helping out putting some videos together for Joseph's Kickstarters way back when, and one thing led to the next. And yeah, there's no part of the Goodman Games oeuvre of stuff that I don't get involved with for the most part. And I think I can attribute that mostly to the fans and the people who kind of surround this game. I don't think I found a better community of folks anywhere, and that was as big a draw as the cool products that Joseph makes. So, thanks for the invitation to jump on today. Welcome. I appreciate it.
Matt will hook you up with a background, like I'll get a text and I'll be like, oh, I forgot to give him request a background for tomorrow's 1,000 Insane Worlds. How about a fantasy alien landscape post-apocalyptic? And he'll be like, yeah, how's this? With like the names. It's like, takes him like 11 minutes. He's like it's weird. He's like, I don't know.
Matt redid the second edition of the Crawl #1 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep. Connection way back when. Yeah.
That's how far back it goes.
Yeah.
He's been part of the community since the beginning.
Matt touched up all of my wedding photographs so you can't see my vestigial tail. It's amazing. I mean, the suit looks like in the back, it's like poof. I don't even know how he that's like an Industrial Lights and Magic action right there. So,
And, another little bit of trivia is Matt used to be known as Big Luscious Hair Matt until David Beatty got hold of him with Weird Frontiers, and then he became Big Bald Matt.
It was some pretty...
Beatty
has a lot to answer for
it. I was like that character on Bugs Bunny with was all red hair and sneakers, and then Weird Frontiers came, and that was it.
He saw the first 1,000 pages and just... So... All right, I'm sorry that. So anyway, so listen, we're really glad to have everybody here for part 2 of tonight's scintillating adventure, Cheating Death. But can my guys cheat death tonight? Let's find out. So we have spent a couple of days staking out the what they call the Temple of the Burned Man. And we had come up with a plan. And as we left the plan last time, you saw that there's at some point during most days, a couple of the guards go off there on break. And your plan was to sneak up on them, take some kind of action, and then, and then go from there once those two have been taken away from. Is that still what we're thinking about doing at this point?
I think so, right? It was, we're going to knock these two out, get in their armor, wait for the other two to come out, knock them out, and then go in.
It's all going to go terribly wrong in the first 5
Yeah,
minutes anyways.
the plan never happens, but we
the
need
idea
one.
that's the idea. So we're not going to go into the door and get the 3 guys inside. We're going to try to draw them out. Oh, I know how we do it. Once we take out the 2 guys, me and someone else will put on their uniforms and go and like over there. We need backup or whatever. It's not going to work, is it?
Well, I mean, don't they also just like leave anyway? Like, knock, knock. Oh, we're here. All right, you guys go on your lunch, and we're gonna head in. Like, wasn't that what happened last time? So they're gonna come out anyway.
I mean, it's all, like I said, it's all worth a shot.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Weren't we gonna sneak someone in like the delivery hamper?
There was discussion.
Laundry chute?
Oh, through the back door? Through the back door?
There's no back door, but you did witness deliveries had showed up. You saw a guy come with a box full of we don't know what, dropped it off, knocked, and then somebody came up and opened it. And don't forget, you've also witnessed them from the outside manipulating some kind of a brick. Mm-hmm. We don't know why, but we have all seen it happen now.
Well, maybe one of you sneaky types can go up there and check out that brick and see if that's a possible way in without doing the knock.
I'm a sneaky type.
No, the point is to split them up because we know there's at least 4 or 5 of them.
I think there's 5 we know of.
Yeah, and so when the 2 dudes come out for their smoke break, we take care of those 2 dudes.
Done.
And then we go back to the door, and they should be able to. We just do the routine and open it up, and they should be off their guard. I don't know if they're going to come out though.
Because like 2 went out, 2 come back in, talking about how like break's never long enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would be a really good actor for that situation. Just saying. Like if I had to act out being sick of work, I might be able to pull it off.
All right, so this is day 3 after we first started staking the place out. You guys are there by that gap in the fence that we have discussed, where you guys can look through and to the next door abandoned temple that's over there. Sure enough, it's about the same time. You see 2 guys come out of the building. They walk around at the back, and the one takes out his works and puts a little pipe out there and starts puffing on some pipe tobacco. The other one has got clearly some kind of like wrapped up like a trencher with like something inside of it. It just starts munching on that, and they start talking.
Okay, can we ambush these guys? We're supposed to ambush these guys.
Yeah, what's the plan? So let's say right now they're about like 40 feet from the edge of the fence where you guys are all back there watching through there and such.
There was no place like kind of near their smoke area that we could kind of hide a little closer?
Yeah, if some folks want to make some hide checks, absolutely. This is a safe hiding place. Who would like to hide? Yeah, if you guys want to play risky and hide someplace closer.
Yeah, we could have a couple of us could go over there, hide somewhere near where their smoke break is, and sneak up on them and just.
All right,
I'm always down for some stabbing.
All right, so am I hearing this right? It looks like Mara, Lukark, and Kaihala are all going to try to hide within that area.
And I'll just be covering them with my bow from
behind the thing.
Yeah, looking for backstab
along with Septis
opportunity.
and Ka'a. Is that right? On the other side of the fence?
I'll be out with Gung Batar with my wrist freshly oiled.
Freshly anointed. I love it. All right, so the 3 of y'all are back there about 40 feet there behind that fence. And the rest of y'all, everyone can go ahead and give me a hide in shadows check. Let's see how we do.
Not my forte.
5.
starting off strong with 1.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
Kai
sneaking
Hala.
like this. You can't see me.
I got a 7, and I got a 7. I'm okay.
I got like a bag over my head. Can't see me.
Wearing a barrel.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
All right,
wanna
so
go ahead and
here's how this goes down. Yeah, you guys find a great spot.
So hidden.
Back that up. We're gonna go ahead and retcon. The two of those folks come around the corner and like they look over and like they quickly like assess the situation, and all y'all from behind the fence see this too. They take a step backwards and they turn around and run back to the front and they start yelling, "Guys, something's happening! There's people out here! There's an attack! Please kill!" So you don't
Game plan.
also, by the way, I don't know. Remember that point of fleeting luck? I forgot to mention that everyone got in the beginning of the game today, where we were at. Goose egg, sorry, y'all. So, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Ask Kai Hala's sneaker, which is like sticking out from underneath the bench.
We don't need a cushion like that. We got this.
All right.
We don't need to
let's
start with luck.
Yeah.
We'll earn our own.
All right, so these folks are getting ready to run around the corner and try to get to where they are going to be safe. So let's. I'm assuming we're going to try to stop them.
yes.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and why don't we roll up some initiative? Yeah. Oh, and I rolled the D30. I got a 29 for my first initiative. That just seems rough, so I'm going to roll it again.
Wait, why were you rolling a D30 for your initiative?
I just grabbed it. It was the first thing I grabbed out of the bag there.
I like it. I don't know.
Doesn't matter for me. It's because
Just a
It's
little
fine. I just rolled a percentile.
Yeah.
I'm going on a 73. Let's actually start with you, Jeff. What'd you get for Ka'a?
10.
All right, Ka'a and Bauman are going to go on Wama. I'm going to 10. Okay, how about Mara?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I thought she said 30 for a second.
30,
30
20.
20. That's Lukark.
7.
7 for Lukark.
Yeah.
How about Kai Hala?
18. So, just had to get the warm up one out of the way.
You said 18?
16.
16. Gotcha, 16. Okay, and then Ganbatar.
19.
Nicely done. And then welcome to the party, Septus. How'd you do?
10, a big 10.
I like how you said
Alright.
nicely done, like I had anything to do with it.
Dude,
Besides dropping a die into a dice tray.
I mean, look, this is all a game of fortune. When I say nicely done, I mean whatever you did to appease the luck gods today clearly has worked in your favor because because you going before me is huge right this minute. You know what I'm saying? Huge. So, just huge. So, and then, I'm sorry, what'd you get for Septus? Matt got a 10. Oh, that's right, for 10. So,
Yep, 10.
it's Septus and Ka'a, whoever has the high agility out of y'all two on 10.
I've got a 9.
Mine is 10. Well, maybe not. Looks like modified to 8. Now that
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I believe it's 8.
it's gonna Ka'a is gonna go first before Septus. All right. So Mara is up first. So you see that the two of these folks come out of there and like literally one clearly just sees Kai Hala's foot back there, like, oh, darn. But you can go first. We'll say when they come around the corner, they're gonna be about like 50 feet away from you where they are when they come around the corner. They're getting ready to turn around and they're gonna yell and they're yelling and they're running back to the front door.
I'm so torn between attacking them and trying to convince them that we're like, we have informative pamphlets. We just want to like convert them.
It might be hard since I was upside down in a barrel with my legs up.
There
Like,
are ways.
Dagger
I dropped my pamphlet.
Like the Lankhmarese version of Chick Tracts, whatever that is.
Dude
Time
tracks.
to
It's
talk
a very
about
different
Lord and
society.
Savior Mog.
Actually, yes, that's exactly what I say.
They would run faster to the door.
You think? Okay, fine. I'll just attack them.
No, I'm saying I believe that we could convince them out of this, but saying, do you have time to talk about Mog? They're going to be like, oh,
Yeah, double quick.
not today.
Have you heard the good news about Mog? He's right behind you.
Actually, yes. Have you heard the good news about our Lord and Savior Mog?
All right, Mara, you call that out, and yeah, they seem scared of Mog, and
Please, brothers, sit and drink with me. I hold up my flask of wine, and let me tell you of the ways of Mog.
See, the thing is, they saw Kai, they hadn't seen you yet, but you pop up. They're like, ah! There's 100 of them.
But I have a personality modifier.
All right, okay, let's give me that personality check. Roll me a d20 and kill it. I mean, kill it.
What's that person doing in a barrel?
20,
and then,
20.
do you have a moment for Mog?
What are you not doing in a barrel? That's what I think is
That's
weird.
the question. That's the spiritual real essence of all this.
I'm a 3.
Yeah, they're running like they had 8 legs away from Mog. The 2 of them are going to.
This is why you shouldn't let me go first.
No, you're awesome, and I'm glad.
I think that was a good decision. You had to
too.
try it.
Hey, so it's a Gon Batar next, and then Kai Halad. Gon, you don't know, they're not responding to Mara's admonition to.
My
go back
lead
to
will be to shoot the lead one so that he falls. So probably in the leg so that he falls. And then hopefully causes some sort of obstacle for the guy behind him. So even if it doesn't trip the guy behind him, like at least causes him to slow down.
Slow him down for a minute, yeah. All right.
Let's try that again inside the dice tray. Not. Well, I did not get the deed, but I got a 12, 14, 16 to hit.
Boom, that's a hit.
6 plus 4, 6 points of damage.
How much? 6?
Yeah.
All right. He is still up, but he clearly, you know what I mean? These aren't like, you hit him a real good shot there in the kidney, and he's in bad shape. He manages to keep up his to keep running,
kidney,
but
that's rough.
Yeah, man, it's bad.
That's long-term damage, man.
I know, right? Yeah, it's I'm picturing him running away, like it's like center of mass, like where are you gonna hit? You know what I'm saying? So speaking of where you're gonna hit, Kai Hala, you're up.
Yeah, I think so. Since I was hiding, am I closer to them? Like, am I within? Like, if I just want to run and like slide tackle all of them, just like into them.
Yeah, like get into them. Give me a luck check. Luck check to be within 30 feet. Roll low.
Joke's on you. Rolling low today is my specialty. It's a 7 out of 13.
Yeah, I will say you can run over there. You can try to. You can run over there and try to slide tackle them and knock them down. Can you get both? Give me one more luck check. Are they running close enough together for you to become an obstacle for the 2 of them?
Oh, that's a 14 out of 13. So no.
Yeah, they're far enough apart where you could run over there and try to tackle the one with the slide tackle, but not the 2 of them. So you want to go for the wounded one or the unwounded one?
Wounded.
Wounded guy. All right. So go ahead and run up. I'm going to treat this. This is like not technically a grapple, but that's as close as I've got to it. But instead, we're going to do it for agility versus agility. So go ahead and give me an agility check for your character, and I'm going to roll for mine. You got to beat a 14. That one got nimble.
Joke's on you. I got a 19.
Oh, yeah. You kind of slide him across the gravel and tie his legs up, and he goes down, and he's like, get help, Marcus, get help. And the other one is like continuing to run there. But that one guy is officially prone. And the other one is running for it. But Septus gets to go first. Septus, you were back there behind the fence. You can go ahead and see them. And you know what? However, yeah, that's a good point. We're going to go ahead and, Carmen, take a point of fleeting luck for your attempt to get the Maw God on your side. That was from Jess specifically. What's up, Jess?
Thank you, Jess.
I got a real quick story for Jess while I have it on video. Everyone, I had a lot more interactions with people over the last couple of days than I have. I had to talk to a worker and these people, and they're all looking at me like I'm crazy. And I started to feel paranoid, but then I realized I'm wearing my LaSalle lingerie t-shirt that you gave me on all day. So thank you for that. Freak people out. It was awesome. So more of that. All right. So, Mara gets point of fleeting luck, and fight is going to continue. It is Septus. It is your turn. What are you going to do, cousin?
Sounds good. So how many of them have actually made it out the doors at this point?
So they were the front door is like they came out of the front door, they walked around to the back, okay, and then when they saw this, they started turning around and running. One got hit with an arrow, and then Kai went over there and slide tackled them. So the other there are 2 of them who are who are now running back there. This is actually, it's actually, if I said it wrong, I apologize. I wrote you guys same time, but Ka'a, since you have the lower agility right now, Ka'a is actually going to be first.
Yep, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and try to magic missile both of them by the help of Mog. Mog, help me in this. Got my handful of dice. Ah, such a satisfying sound. Okay, cool. So how did my patron die help? That's a 10 on the patron die, which is lower than the total, but that only gives me a +1. Boo. So 14 and then 15, 16. So I've only got a 16 on here, but that will still give me, it's a single missile. I don't have fleeting luck.
Happy with that?
I can get more than one missile if I bump it up by 2 points. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to bump it up by...
Luck?
What's that?
Do you want my fleeting luck?
Oh, yes, please. If you have, yeah, that'd be amazing.
I will sprinkle. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
Perfect.
Mara can't hold on to coins or luck. Just
So I will spend 1 point of permanent luck and Carmen's fleeting luck to get this up to an 18. So I'm now throwing 1d4 missiles. Look, I end up rolling a 1. No, I rolled a 4! 4 missiles that do 1d4 plus 1 points each. So it's going to be 2 on each.
2 on each. Gotcha.
5 points. 5 points on the first one.
Okay, he is.
And 9 points on the second one.
Yeah, that was perfectly played. So here's what happens. So Ka'a from behind the fence like steps up like, ah! And like suddenly, these magic missiles fly over there, hit these two guys. The one that was like tangled in Kai's legs was like going for his weapon, and then magic missiles. Both of them go down. They are now.
The guy's dead on top of me, and you just see like thumbs up comes up from under.
So what's the next stage of this perfectly executed plan?
We grab their bodies back around the corner.
Drag the bodies, get the armor.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Right,
Exactly according to plan.
Yeah, we're gonna drag these bodies back around, and then I'm gonna go dress up as one of them.
Sure. They are both wearing. What gets you a 15 armor class? They're both wearing a 15 armor class. Hang on a second, guys.
Chain or hide or scale.
I think it's probably scale now. Sorry, where's my dang book? Here we go. Okay. Armor class 15 is going to net you. Gives you a +5. Yeah, they're wearing chainmail. So these two are wearing chainmail. And they're in decent enough shape. The one guy took an arrow, but it's not like he got mutilated. You know what I mean? So you can take the chainmail off both of them, and they also have halberds with them. One guy has got a pipe and tobacco. The other one's got a sack lunch.
A sack lunch.
Dibs on the lunch.
There a napkin with a note on it from his mom.
She wrote in a banana. She etched into it. She wrote duck with an exclamation point. Should have read that first.
I like to imagine that curse that was on Kai Halal, where like he just couldn't stop eating, hasn't quite ever worn off.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm always like, wait, so are we getting food before the adventure or on the way or?
Yeah, the masks.
Don't worry, I'll eat my snacks.
All right, but chainmail and halberd. So who is putting the chainmail on?
Do we have to put on a full chainmail to look like them, or
you could put on? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, I'll take chainmail just because I want chainmail.
Yeah, I don't want to put the armor on because.
Yeah.
I just want to like look like them, so I could like kind of purpose. So if they're like looking through little peeky holes, and I go up to the door and what is it?
Gotcha.
Knock, and then push a button, right?
Yeah, they have
You could
helmets.
steal his face.
Oh yeah, I'll just put on the helmet and whatever.
No, put on his face.
Oh, put on his face.
I'm with Carmen. Put on the face.
Gross.
I mean, you clean it first.
Oh.
There's a hose out here. You just spray it off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I just put on a helmet. I just put on one of the helmets.
You put on the helmet. Take off your own helmet from your leather armor and put on your own helmet. And Gambatar, you're going to put on the full gear. That's going to give you a +5 armor class. And you know what? I just my book down. If you would look up the.
I have my book open.
Outstanding. Well done.
Do you want to continue the ploy of like running over, saying, "Hey, we need help," and then like hopefully they come out?
Because they'll be panicked. They won't like check, and they'll come to help, and then we can jump them. I like that plan.
How's that sound?
So you guys go around to the front door. All the 6 of you.
No, or the two guys impersonating the guards coming back. We're gonna come back, do the trick, yell, and it's like, "We need help! We need help!" and do whatever, the brick trick and the knock, and say, you know. Right. We need some backup.
Where's everybody else when this takes place?
I'm like behind a corner, ready
like around the corner of the building. No problem.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Site.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys go over there, you get the special knock and hit the brick, and you yell.
We need some backup. Come on, let's go. And then we'll start running around, kind of hesitantly towards the back.
Gotcha. All right. So the a moment later the door opens and what looks to be like their captain comes out and it's like, what the hell is going on? And he kind of like he runs out there a few steps and then realizes that Lucar's only wearing the helmet and everything. So now the door is open. He's out there. He's out by himself, but there's one more actually in the door with his halberd out. The guy that ran up has a crossbow. So let's like he realizes this, you know, after like 3 steps outside, he's like, whoa. And that's when let's roll initiative because it's, you know.
Quick question though, because our plan seemed to have worked, do we get a surprise round on him? Do we get to act for 1 round before they act?
I mean, okay, so.
Because it seems as though the way we planned it to surprise him seemed to have worked.
Okay, you know what? Everyone's just they were hiding and not like. And as soon as he does something, I'm going to go ahead and 86 him. So, who would you like to be the attacker for this? Like to have are you looking for an action here?
Oh, I'll
give it to you.
I was asking if the group could have an action before they come. A surprise round.
You know, he came out of there. You know what I want? I want to roll on how well this deception worked and how long it wanted to do it and such. But since this is a group plan, who has the highest personality modifier out of the whole bunch? Is it Mara?
Not it.
+1?
0.
It's gonna be Mara.
I only have a +1.
All right, so here it goes. Carmen, roll me a D20 and add 1. And I got a number in my head you have to hit. And if you get it, I will say the ruse has worked enough for y'all to get a surprise action.
But no pressure, right?
No.
Okay. 17, so it would be an 18. Okay.
Yeah. So they run out there and they have a moment of like, what? And that's when you know, it becomes a free for all. So let's let everybody let's start with you guys around the corner of the building. Okay, so that would be Cal, Luke, Septis, and Mino, and Mara. So Carmen, what do you want to do first? You'll be up first. You're around the corner. Let me actually break my map out. How far away from you were around the corner, these guys? I mean, that's like 40 feet. You're about 40 feet away. We're like looking around the corner. And actually, the one guy ran out. So you're 40 feet from the door and about 20 feet from the guy with the crossbow.
Can I get to him and around and still attack?
Yeah, absolutely. You can get the crossbow guy, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So I run forward and I want to stab him with my short sword.
I want to see you do it.
I rolled a 1.
No.
Well, it's a good thing you spent that fleeting luck before last time. But you can go ahead and please give me that fumble check, and I will tell you your fumble fate.
Let's see. Also a 1.
Oh, Oh, see, that's not could have been worse. I'm on the wrong chart. You miss wildly, but cause no other damage. So you kind of run out there like, ah, and he just kind of ducks. You sort of like go right past him.
Does it intimidate him? Does he lose his next attack?
Let me check my chart. If your one causes him to no.
It's very intimidating.
He's like, so no, they're gonna not do that. But instead, what will happen is we will move on to Gambatar. So you actually are out there amongst them, so you can be like right next to either the guy that came out of the door. So one standing in the door with his halberd, the other one is was running around the corner. The guy with the crossbow, and Mara is right next to him. So what are you gonna go after?
So since he's that close, my attack's going to be, my deed is going to be to knock him out. But the way my attack's going to go is I'm going to put my bow over and like around his head and snap the bowstring against his face. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And then hopefully that will like.
If you roll a 1, it breaks. Because I mean, it's not meant for this kind of action. But
ooh, I get a 3 on the deed, a 16 on the die. That makes it a 19, 21 total.
Damn. That's terrible. All right. Yeah. So
slice him like Parmesan.
Yeah. I guess it'll do like a die 4 plus your deed.
So 7 total.
7. This is the guy with the crossbow,
personality, because that face is messed up.
Yeah, that's terrible for him. Yeah. Oh, no kidding. Huh. Let's go. All right. So, so I will say 3. I'm going to have him. How much total damage did you tell me again?
7.
7. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to give him I have to make a fortitude save. It's not going to knock him out cold, but it might stun him for a round. I mean, it's an interior arrow shot. So here comes that check for him. Yeah, he's going to get a 9 on that saving throw and not make that. So he is, so surprised by taking, and now he has this line like right across his beak here from the interior of that string. So, yeah, man, that's pretty gross. All right. Yeah, and he's going to lose a round next turn. It is Kai Hala and then Septis.
I think I'm going to stick with the classic stab him in the face. I don't know what else to do at this point.
Sure.
That's really
Run up, crossbow guy, stab face, do it.
Oh, I forgot I have 2 attacks. Hold on, now I gotta find the right dice for my 2 attacks. Oh no. I was gonna say, why do I have so many dice, but I know why I have so many dice. Okay. Alright. That's a 2 and a 9. I don't think that's too much.
Nah, he's gonna defend against those 2. That's all right though, because it is Septis and then Ka'a.
Sounds good. Septis is going to try to remain hidden and yet use his bow to take this gentleman out.
The crossbow guy?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Give me that shot. I want to see you do it. I'm a class 16.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I say that?
It's okay. It's not.
That's the worst.
It's not going to work out.
He's wearing armor. So...
He's wearing armor. Yep. I rolled an 11. So,
yeah.
Not quite going to get there.
No, but you can roll me one more time, though.
I'll sit tight for now. Excuse me. I'm good for now.
Nope. You need to roll me one more time because he's Gambatar is kind of hovering over him with his bow there. So
misunderstood. Yeah, a 12.
Yeah.
12's not going to do it either. So
you got 12. Yeah.
Well,
man, thank God for TGI new chainmail. Is that TGI NC? Ting. Yeah, you take that to the side. This stuff works like a charm. All right, that was awesome. I mean, from my point of view, that was awesome. But now it's time for Ka'a.
All right. Well, it worked the last round. Let's see if it works again this round. How many targets do I have?
You can see 2 right now. The guy that Gambatar just got in the face with the bow, and a few other people have charged up on. Kai is by him and Mara is by him. And then there's the one who's coming out the door with his halberd.
All right, Mog. Let's do this. Okay. Ooh, got a 4 with my D16. Then 11. So the 4 gives me +4. So that's a 15, 16, 17. Okay, I'm 1 away from where I want to be again. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a permanent point of luck. And I'm going to get 1d4 missiles for 2 missiles. So each one is going to get 1 missile.
Okay.
2 points for the first one, 5 points for the second one.
Okay, they are both still up, but the one by the door, it looks like that was a grievous magic missile shot for him. And then I think it's Lukark, and then we roll initiative. So, Lukark.
Oh, so this whole thing's been a surprise round?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, the surprise
Awesome.
round,
So am I
pointed out
closer
by
to
my
the
dad.
dude that Gambatar just I don't even know what you call that trick with the bowstring on the face.
If it's got a name, I haven't even seen Hawkeye pull that one off, so I don't even know what it's called.
So anyway, is that guy aware of my presence since he seems to be a little stunned?
It's the Deschane maneuver. I mean, yeah, he was following you out around the corner,
Right.
and now he's under attack.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm trying to get a backstab out of this because I feel like if he's like stunned for a round, he's probably disorientated. He doesn't know which way is up.
some people can still defend themselves. That's the rule of it. That's why they don't lose any bow width. Nice one, Sky.
All right,
I'm gonna call it the
gonna...
Deschane maneuver from now on. It was the Deschane maneuver.
That whole idea came from because I watched a dude one time draw like he drew a bow back to its full pull, and then either let go or dry fired it, but it hit his forearm because he didn't know what he was doing, and then immediately just turned into a giant welt, and he passed out from the pain. So I was like, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, that would not be. I mean, that would be hella bad. I mean, hella
it
bad.
sounds like it would suck pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stick a dagger into this. No wait, I have this halberd. I'm just gonna swing it with a halberd.
Halberd time.
How much damage does the halberd do? 8?
Die 10. Two-handed weapon.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna drop it after this then.
Like conveniently right before initiative rolls. Whoa!
Yeah. Does a 12? I don't think a 12 is gonna hit.
No. I don't know what his armor class is, but
Yeah.
None of us know.
It's beyond
no
reach.
one knew.
Beyond reach. I'll drop the stupid halberd.
All right, and then for your move, you're gonna drop the halberd. All right, so let's roll initiative. So here comes bad guys. Boom. How about a rock and roll 12 for them?
Ooh.
All right, so I'm going opposite. Tim, what'd you get for Gambatar?
11.
11 for the Gon. Okay, how about Septus?
18 this time.
18 for Septus. All this action has brought around one of Septus's spells, so now you can change his personality at this point. As the magic of being Septus is now kicked in. Kai Hala, how we do, youngster?
15.
15.
I kept looking at it and then looking up and okay, 15, and then immediately forgetting, being like, wait, okay, 15.
Awesome. How about for Lukark?
17.
17 for Lukark. All right. How about Mara?
17.
Also 17. Okay. And then Ka'a.
I'm also at a 17.
Ooh.
But I'm guessing Mara's agility is higher, so I'll be going after Mara.
Yeah, I think it goes. Mara,
What's your agility, Mara?
Lukark,
Mine's 14.
Septus.
Mine's 15.
Yeah, mine's
So you're
not.
higher than me.
Mara, Lukark, Septus.
Yeah.
No. Who got an 18? No, I would have said it's your Ka'a. Wow, nearly screwed up there, but I think I got it. So, Septus, you're actually first.
Okay, time for another bow shot, I think. I don't have a great spell at this point. Natural 20.
Oh, Ska! Yep, take a point of fleeting luck
I will
and
take that.
roll me your regular damage, and then that crit, see if you play.
It's good. 4 on the damage, and then I don't have the crit table open. Roll a 5 on that. I can check it out if you want.
Oh, I got you. No,
Okay,
no,
cool.
no. It is my privilege and my duty to look this up. But are you on tables 1?
1. Yep.
Yep. How about a solid strike to the torso and inflict plus 1d6 damage?
All right. Sounds like a 4 plus a 2 is 6 total.
6 more points of damage?
Yes. Total of 6 points.
Oh, total of 6. Sorry.
Mhm.
All right. He is still up, but I mean, he's in bad shape at that point.
Right. He's got an arrow through his business. Yeah.
Yep. All right. That was awesome. And it was okay. Now it's everyone on 17. How about Mara, then Lukark, then Ka'a? Go, Mara.
Okay, I will take another swing at that guy with my short sword.
Ah! Go ahead and get him one.
15.
That's awful close.
I'll burn a point of luck.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, give me damage.
You're a thief.
Let me. Yeah, I'm still really stingy.
I understand.
3 points of damage.
You know what? That was a well spent point of luck. Mara slept. This guy took a bow to the face, an arrow, and he's like staggering about. Like for a moment there, it looks like he's about to get mad and shoot somebody, and then Mara murders him. So well done. He falls in a heap, is gone, and well played. And fight's going to continue. It's Lukark and then Ka'a.
How far away is the dude that's coming out of the doorway with the
He's about
hammer?
from where you are. He's about 20 feet away.
He's a cap. He looks like a captain guy.
Oh no, the captain guy looks like he's dead on the ground with a bowline across his face, an arrow.
Yeah, it's got a big old welt across his face.
Yeah,
oh,
yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and run towards the dude coming out the door with the halberd. I want to try to get him before he gets out that door because I want to try to use his body to keep it open.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm just gonna stick him. Just gonna run over there and say hello. Not with a 2. Not gonna burn any luck.
Yeah, you run over there and try to get him, and he's going to avoid that. But you know what, though? That's okay, though, because Ka'a is about to do something awesome. What you going to do?
I feel like Ka'a is a little bit. I pressed the repeat button a little bit, but it's working, so I'm just going to keep going with it.
You know, if you had more spells, you'd cast them. You're a first-level spellcaster.
Exactly. Ekam's Mystical Mask is not going to help me in this situation. Neither is Cantrip. Okay. Yeah. My freshly anointed wrists start to kind of sputter, and it looks like I am out of Mog Mojo for the rest of the day.
Ruh-roh. All right, well, that didn't work out, but that's okay, though. Kai Hala, so you are standing next to the dead guy. The one at the door with the halberd is about 20 feet away and up a couple of stairs and has been injured, took a shot. So what are you going to do?
I mean, I got to try and attack him, but I feel like first we should address how, in the Lankhmar books, it was like whenever they killed someone, they'd be like, oh, this is a sad day. And then there's us, like, yeah, stab him in the face. That should work. I thought that needed like a little bit of addressing.
No, that's totally fair. In getting ready for this campaign, I reread them all. And like in Lean Times for Lankhmar, they're like, let's just use no lethal shots. Let's just go for knockouts and whatnot.
There's one where they both are like nauseated because they actually had to kill someone, and we're like, stab him in the face. Double 11
were Mingles.
see, it's Eastern Lands folks all pissed off. So
he's always angry. Gotta take it out on someone.
All right, so if you want to go for non-lethal attacks, I will totally allow.
Oh no, I'm going lethal, and I rolled double 11s. I thought we should address it.
Fair enough. Double 11s are going to miss.
Yeah. Well, is what it is.
All right, it is their turn. So the guy in the door is like, we are under assault, and it's going to try to swing his halberd and murder Kai Hala is his plan. Here it comes.
Someone tell him
5.
that is against the law.
And then another one this round is going to run out and it's just going to take their whole round to get outside, and they're going to position it where they and their halberd are going to be on the other side of Kai Hala. So the Kai is like now surrounded by the two of them. The one that was in the door is wounded. The one that just ran out is unwounded.
What did I do to them?
I know, right? You would think that
I was the one saying, maybe we shouldn't kill everyone, but now I
Right.
take it back.
I was just walking by and all this stuff started happening.
some guy showed up. So,
One of these days in the adventure, Lugark is just going to disappear into the crowd, never to be seen again. Like, and it's going to be like one of those things like, was he actually there?
was
or...
he ever in the? Did we have a guy called Blue Clark in the game?
He's gonna start a new life with a new identity 2 towns over.
All he has to do is like hold one eyebrow up a little bit, and you're like, "Who the hell is that guy?" Me? Oh no, just some guy. Gotta go. All right. That's it. It's gone. But all right, it's your turn up last. There are 2 of them that are over there by the door now. They are surrounding Kai Hala. One of them is wounded.
All right. I'll go for the one that's wounded.
Okay.
And my need, in case if I don't kill him, is I want to hit him in a way that distracts him enough that the next, maybe Kai Hala or whoever the next thief is to go, is set up for a backstab.
Gotcha. All right. Distracting shot. 100%.
My deed did not go off. But I got an 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to hit.
Boom. That's a hit. Give me damage.
4, 5.
Yeah, he's actually pretty distracted by the shank of wood sticking out of his chest. What the hell? And like he has that weird, some people have that weird death reaction. He just tries to walk away. He gets about 4 steps and then he keels over. Like he's like, I'm just gonna So there's
what? This isn't worth my time.
Yeah, he had that look on him like just more put out than anything else, But there's one left on the stairs there, sees that they're alone. And that's pretty terrifying. It's the top of the order. It's Septus up first. He looks around and maybe Zero's face. He's like, wait, no, don't kill me. Don't kill me. They only hired me to guard the door. But it is Septus's turn, so you can decide.
Brendan, tell me again about how the door thing works. Is there some bit of rope that's close to this guy, like as far as how the door knocker worked?
No. So what happened was the knock was a secret knock that they were giving each other to let them know it was time. And when you observed the other day, you saw that there's a brick up there. They would look around and make sure no one was watching.
Yeah.
And then they would hit this brick that's up and left of the door to do something. We don't know what.
I misunderstood. All right.
Yeah.
I thought there was some rope there. Mm-hmm.
No, not actual rope. But so he's kind of standing out there like, whoa. He's actually out on the stairs a little bit away from the from the door. Maybe so he's actually the other side of Kai Hala. Kai Hala is closer to the door than this last guard is.
Okay. All right. Well, I had such good luck with the bow last time. We'll stick with that for now. Considered using some magic, but we'll keep it basic. And 14. It's probably worth burning 2 points, I think. I'm going to burn 2 points in my luck.
You know what? This guy is only a 15, so you can burn 1 point.
You have that
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. I know.
And I guess I do have a fleeting luck point from the 20 from last time, so that might not even hurt too bad.
There you go. Boom, fleet.
All right.
You drop a fleet on that one.
I will do some damage then.
All right.
4 points for that arrow.
Yeah. Well, I got some good news. Oh, he's unwounded, so he is going to take 4 points of damage and keep fighting. But he took an arrow. He didn't look like he liked that. And now it is the 17 crew. Mara, Lukark, then Mara, you're up first. This guy's about 25 feet away from you at this point.
This is the guy I attacked?
No, the guy you attacked is dead.
Well done.
He got a crit. I mean,
Okay.
magic
Yeah.
missiles.
So I will charge and attack.
All right, you can charge over there and attack. Take +2 to hit, and tell me how you do.
14.
14 is awful close.
I'll burn a point of luck.
Yeah, 1 point gets you in the door and roll me some damage.
5 points of damage.
All right, Mara runs over there. Ah! I'm like, you have to reach, like, lunge up the stairs at him, but you get him right under the sternum. And he's like, oh! And for one moment, he looks back towards the tower, and then he just collapses back in front of you guys. Rolls down the stairs like something out of a Francis Ford Coppola film. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, well, door's open.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna make sure I'm next, so I'll just go and hold that door open.
All right, you go over there and hold the door open. No problem.
Yeah. What's
Gotta
inside
make
the door?
sure we hit the brick on the way in, right?
Well,
I think the brick just unlocks it from the outside part of there.
No, I remember very specifically it wasn't. They hit it after the door was opened.
Oh,
yeah, they do. I think it deactivates a trap or something.
Hey,
So
hit
I think
that
we already
brick.
did that when we first got their attention, and so we have the door open. I'm keeping it open.
All right.
Is there any bad guys on the inside?
All right, you look into the interior. Yeah, it is it's just an entrance hall with angled rooms right and left, like angled walls. So it's four-sided, but like it's sort of like trapezoid shaped, with the interior being the smallest wall. And you see a door on the wall there to your left, and that's it. Except that the floor immediately inside the door is completely stained.
Stained.
Hit the
Yeah,
brick.
rusty purple of.
Hit the brick.
I thought we did the brick already.
No, so you you hit the brick.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Thought we did that
So-
already, but
Be there.
No one did yet, but
okay, then I hit the brick. I'm not going in yet. I just have it open. I'm looking in. So do we got to get rid of these bodies? I'm just making sure the door doesn't close on us.
Yeah, I would
So
probably
leave-
pull them in at least into the entryway.
Isn't it better if they're on the outside? Because they're the only ones who go in and out. So if we leave them outside, no one's going to find them out there.
Yeah, is there much like foot traffic out here otherwise?
Middle of the night.
you would have to go up to the you're actually at the back of Dim Street, so you would actually there's like a crappy halfway fallen down wall in front of it. You would actually have to go to the end of the courtyard and through like a little bit of an archway. From where you are right now, it's actually like out here. It's kind of middle of no place. When you look around, there's no traffic, but yeah, more vultures are still like, again, never seen in the city, like are still sort of like flying around this area. But other than that, yeah, you don't see.
I think it makes more sense to bring them into the building since we're just.
We leave them outside. Won't like the medical students just come along for them in the middle of the night?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we bring them in, then if someone from inside the temple wanders by, they're going to see the dead bodies and go, "Someone broke in." Leave them outside.
Yeah, but like
no one's
nobody
coming
from
over
the
here.
outside
I
is
don't
gonna
have
like
issues.
knock on the door and be like, "I see you have dead bodies outside your building."
Like, that's wild.
That
I'm
is-
gonna go.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. And yeah, so let's all get inside, but we make sure we hit the brick.
Yes,
Yeah.
brick has been
Anybody
hit.
comes
so
inside.
we're leaving the bodies outside.
We're leaving the bodies outside. You know what? I'm gonna do a check for traps.
We
All right,
strip
go
them
ahead.
of armor
Give me
first,
that
though,
track
yeah,
check.
And money.
and money and sack lunches.
Yeah, you get a sack lunch. Let's see. Do they have any? Yeah, I mean, you've got the total haul out of this. I'm gonna say 4 usable sets of chainmail. 1 which has been completely chewed up by arrows and whatnot, and is gonna need repair before anything can do with it. 1 crossbow, 1 long sword. A quiver with 12 bolts, and 4 halberds. That's like your entire haul from these guys.
Does anyone actually want any of that? I mean, we could sell it, I guess.
I don't want to. Yeah, not worth it.
Leave it here.
Then again, I don't have that much cash these days. But
Yeah, but that's a bunch of bulky stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. We don't need any of that junk. Should we go
We'll
inside?
grab it on the way out. Let's head in.
All right, check. Yeah,
Give
check for
me that
traps
check for
first.
traps for Lucar.
guys want to help? I rolled a 13.
I'm happy to help. I'm not sure I will.
I got a 10.
I got a
That's
7.
+1. I got a 14 with two
Yeah,
to three of us.
14 total.
I'm positive I have found something. It's a rock, but I'm positive.
You know what happens? So essentially, like you're like looking around for like a trigger or something like that, and you're like, I don't know, you don't see one until you pass actually look inside the door, and you see that hanging over the door are these two like pendulum scythe blades, that it looks like are just currently still hanging up there.
Okay, so the brick thing probably deactivated it.
That's my best guess. Yeah.
Can I deduce that?
Yeah, it's certainly a sound
All right, so
working theory.
It looks clear. Let's all go in.
Let's go.
All right, yeah. So you guys all make your way in. You are into a small room. It has got, like I said, it's got like two angled. It's got really it's 5-sided. Okay, so there's like a small angle wall and a small angle wall. A small angle wall to the right, small angle wall to the left. It's sort of like turn the corners from these things from regular 90-degree corners into like angles like this. And on the left side one, there is a door, and that is all you see in there. Now that all the dead guys are outside.
So that's the only like passageway. Only way.
Yeah, the only thing you see is a door off to your left.
What about this room that we're in? Anything interesting in the room besides the
scythe blade? That's all you see. I mean, at a glance, that's all you take. That's all you see.
And so what's all the muck on the ground?
I'm gonna guess dead bodies or blood from dead bodies.
Oh.
Yeah, that stain is like right directly under that trap, and you think maybe it's caught a few people in the past and
uninvited guests.
Uninvited guests.
All right, you guys want to check for traps? Between the three of us, want to see if we can find any traps on this door.
On the interior door?
18.
Yeah, interior door. Oh, you got 18.
This many.
And I actually also got an 18. So.
Gotcha. The door.
Again?
19.
Again, I found the rock.
You do not see any traps
over here, Kai. We're looking over here. This door.
Oh, that one, that door. This door.
Yeah.
The three of y'all check that door for traps, and no one discovers any traps there.
Looks perfectly safe to me, guys.
Who has someone with better brains needs to listen, because it ain't gonna be me.
It looks perfectly safe to me. I checked it very thoroughly.
Yeah. Do we hear anything on the other side?
Yeah.
You listen at that door, and I will say the only thing you hear back there is like the dripping of water, the burbling and dripping of water.
All right, well, let's go. Maybe it's a beach.
Yeah.
Never know.
The beach.
Only way to find out.
I see if it's. I don't open it, but I see if it's unlocked.
No, the door is locked.
No.
Guys, I got this.
Who?
Brendan, as you know,
you know what? I know. I'm sorry. Real quick, you searched the bodies before. Hey, small ring of keys. Forgot to mention that. Hey, one of that small ring of keys. Yes, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, as I come in here and look around, since this place is trapped, do there seem to be tracks going anywhere besides this door? Is there scuff marks on the floor, or?
Yeah, give me a check for the intelligence check. I mean, D20 at your intelligence modifier.
So total is 16.
Yeah, do you know what? So, as you come in, that one door is in the corner over here. But if you go in there and take a right, it looks like there's a lot of traffic of people who seem to want to walk right up to that door there and the wall on your right side. For a particularly dull wall, it has a lot of people seeming to show up and take a look at it.
So I'll point it out to one of the closest, either Lukarch or whoever, be like, something on that wall is peculiar. Can you see these tracks here? There are. Yeah. The stones have been smooth.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I saw those earlier and just didn't think you guys needed to know that yet. was very aware of my surroundings.
Yeah. Do we find like we look around for like a little, like an obvious hidden door? Is that a thing?
Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, everyone can roll me an intelligence check, and thieves can add your thief level. That's my house rule for
God
that.
damn it.
I like the idea of there being 3 types of doors: secret, concealed, and obvious.
Right? Or anybody?
Yeah.
Oh my god, twinsies again.
I don't understand. There's no reason for these
12.
these tracks that lead through this wall.
I think
What if
they
this?
just
What if
really-
this is their
This makes
timeout corner
no
though?
I think
sense.
they're clumsy. I think they like to walk into walls. You know.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
All right, so
I got a 15, Brendan, if that's worth it.
yeah, so Septus is like, let me go take a look. Septus nods instantly. Yeah, you find in the wall there.
I love the
hidden
Three
where-
Stooges vibes we got going on over here.
Yeah, you definitely find a secret door in that wall over there.
My mind is just blown.
What? We were testing you. We wanted to see if you could find it. We knew it was there.
I'm going to look over at the rat, Mino, and he's going to look back at me and just go, and we'll back up and let the thieves
He's like,
do their business.
Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Yeah.
So,
Witch. I'm going to start calling him a witch.
and his magical senses must have magically sensed it. So
This must be one of those magic secret doors.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I couldn't.
I will say this though too: when you find the door there, Septus, that wall also feels warm to the touch.
Well, I will make sure I mention that as I step back away from it.
So we didn't notice the straight up heat coming from it. We're
Not
like
until-
cold,
not-
cold, hot. How odd. Cold, cold.
not rolling a 4, you didn't.
Yikes.
All right.
right.
So
So we
that's
have
what we discovered.
sounds of water from that door, and then heat.
Yeah.
I'm a little chilly. Let's go to the heat door.
I mean, we can very least just open the door and see.
We could at least check for traps.
Yeah.
But it's the hot tub room.
I mean,
We're going to try to check for traps.
yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't really been going well for us.
Everybody, come join the party.
Yeah. No.
Okay, checking for traps.
checking
Alright,
for
roll the
traps.
eight.
For traps.
I got a
14.
17. Wait, I forgot my bonuses.
Get it.
Hold on. 18.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely hot, and you hear like the kind of the crackle of possibly flames back on the far side of that thing, but you don't come across any overt traps. Like the door itself does not seem to have any kind of mechanical apparatus on it. The secret door.
And that was the hot one.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. We need to figure out how to open it.
I don't know why the dripping water stresses me out more than the straight up heat, but it does.
Water is rarely a friend to adventurers, you know? Like,
So we've got a bunch of fire and some water.
Yeah.
Well, it's liquid. We don't know if it's water, though.
yeah,
It could be dripping acid.
could be Gatorade, y'all.
Oh, it could be Gatorade. It's got what plants need.
That's what dungeons crave.
Yeah, so plants crave.
You know, I've actually never seen that movie. I get all the references to it, but I've never seen it.
I got mixed
okay.
feelings about it.
It does its job. It's not a perfect movie by any sense.
Yeah.
It's flawed, but it has a lot of funny moments. For
Yeah,
sure.
it has a lot of funny moments. It's kind of like, like eugenics, based, like smart people have smart kids. Not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? So, right. I wasn't going to say it.
I also
flat
love
out.
the fact that like this got some funny parts. Eugenics. Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I can't,
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to connect.
Yeah, I was like,
It's got some good parts like eugenics. And I'm like,
No.
hey,
it's-
Brendan,
No, it's like
and it has its problems.
are we
Yeah.
watching Blades Against Bandwidth get canceled? Like, right?
In real
I
time.
know, right? The premise
just
is.
forgive Brennan. He's moved back to Georgia. Things happen.
Let me tell you about the bell curve, okay? Come on now.
Have you heard about Q?
Oh
All
god.
right. So
And
and
anyway, doors.
did we find any traps?
Nah. Hot.
Do we know how to open it? Can we
Should
figure
we
out how
check
to open it?
the other one too, or are we just saying, all right, this one isn't, so we're going with
I
that?
think the other one's trapped. And
So why don't
did-
we look and see if it is? Because that.
The
No,
water
all
one?
checked and all
Yeah.
failed.
I think the water one's a fake door.
Oh wait,
anyways.
we did check that one. I forgot.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I think it's.
if you guys don't, I mean, if you checked and failed, but want to at least just open to see what's on the other side, I'll open it. I have a
The
good
water
argument.
door?
Maybe we try the secret door first.
How big is this room? How far away can you get away from this door if he tries it?
I mean, you could go out the front door and be out in the hallway, out in the courtyard with the dead guys if you want to. The room is only like 40 feet across, so I mean, you got the very far corner
Oh,
from
yeah,
the water
that's-
door. You could be about
Why don't we start with the door
30
we
feet
know
away.
that is.
Does the door open in or out?
The door in the corner opens into the room that you're in, standing in. You've got to
The
pull
water
it open.
door?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
water
it's a
door.
false door.
The
It's not gonna go
secret
anywhere.
door. The secret door is a sliding panel that goes off to the left. So
I like that option a lot
Pocket
better
door.
than the dripping one.
All right, let's
Okay.
open this.
I feel
Oh,
like
wait,
the
wait,
second
wait,
we
wait,
open
wait.
the other one, it's just gonna be like flood water.
it just
Yeah.
like wall.
Wait, we is there a keyhole for the water door?
There is not a keyhole for the water door, but the the water door. Yes, there is a keyhole. It is locked, and we did find some keys on.
And we
dead
do have a
dude.
ring of
Yes,
keys.
Jeff.
Jess reminded me. Give Jess some luck, but
I also have a question here. So I'm assuming, and I'm sorry because I stepped away for a second. This is the door that's basically like right when we walk in. We haven't explored anything else yet.
No, yeah.
No.
There's in the entry hall, there's that left door, and then
Yeah.
we found a secret door on the other side.
There's a water door. And there's a secret fire door.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
hot,
So
warm
my
door.
question is, clearly there's a lot of foot traffic that comes in and out of here, and one of these doors is probably the right door, and
Yeah,
one of them is probably the wrong door.
Yeah.
Do one of the doors have like kind of dust collected around it, or
Yes.
cobwebs, or something that would tell us that this is not
Yes.
the door that is frequently being opened and closed?
We've established that the tracks or the scuff marks and stuff go to the secret door and not
Okay.
the water door.
You know what? Since I asked it like that, go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Roll me a D20 and add your intelligence modifier for.
That's a 17.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, there definitely are tracks there going up to the secret door, okay? It looks like the door on the left, I mean, there's tracks in both directions, but the one thing you see when you're looking specifically for that kind of stuff is that there are also weird, smudgy finger and foot marks on the wall on the right, around the secret door. As if someone comes out of that secret door and, like, claws at it with their feet and hands, and they're somehow also horizontal when they do it.
Oh, okay, that's not cool.
Oh.
okay, fire door might be bad.
Also, Brendan, Jess is demanding luck for Jeffrey for asking that question.
I'll give. You know what? I'll give Jeff. Jeff, why don't you take a point of fleet luck there for my buddy thing there.
I don't know why I've been calling you
I
that
feel like I'm
lately.
in trouble when I'm called Jeffrey. Jeffrey, get over here.
What's your middle name?
James. Jeffrey James.
Jeffrey James? That's actually tight.
Oh no.
JJ? Wait, can I call you JJ?
Sure.
Oh, new discoveries today.
All right, so we going away from the weird city spider things or whatever are going in and go to the water door?
I think water door might be our best bet.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, weird clawed sideways marks don't.
That's on the locked door.
And there's smudgy. There's sooty and smudgy finger.
Wait, that's on the
on
locked
the
door?
water door, right?
On the secret, on the fire door.
That's on the fire
secret door
On the
has
warm
got on
door.
the wall there. Ka'a has seen smudgy finger and footprints on the wall.
Oh, maybe this is what's up. Maybe if you don't press that block outside, the secret door opens and the smudgy monster comes out. But otherwise, the water door is fine.
But then, what are the blades for that were hanging above our heads? I thought the
That's to
brick
keep people from. That's to keep people from coming in. But does it look like this room? Are there like footprints on the ceiling or any other walls?
It's kind of dark up towards the ceiling. We're gonna bring in a light source. Give him a good look.
Yeah, I got torches.
All right, Luke Hark lights up his torch and looks over there. Oh my God! Yes, there are like smudge marks all on the ceiling, and not just like you can see where like smutty, like sooty fingerprints and toe prints are like across the ceiling in a couple of different places.
Like human foot toe prints?
Like
okay.
humanish.
Gompatar strokes his mingle goatee and look, we don't hurry up. Death will come for us. We'll die of old age. So let's just go. Let's pick a door.
Guy 2 lets us know that it's probably Lionel Richie who's up there.
Yes.
Oh, what a feeling.
Haley's too young for that reference.
It's
No,
a simple dancing on-
hello, did you find the secret door?
Okay, that whole concept of that video is just creepy.
Oh my God! I also realized Haley might even be too young for Nicole Richie references.
Yeah.
Wow! Oh my God, my old ass. You're fine. You're fine.
It's fine.
Lionel
She's so
Richie
lucky.
worth looking up. That's all I got to say about it.
Nicole Richie, not
Actually, you know what? Nicole Richie was in this sitcom that I love called Great News. She's really funny in that, and I recommend watching that to everybody. It's great.
I think the early 2000s did everyone dirty. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, whoa.
people.
I was a gift from the early 2000s.
For Haley, you were the only good thing to come out of the early 2000s. But the early 2000s was like a dark time for like,
Life.
yeah, that.
All right, guys. You know what? I need y'all to be distracted, just be sparkling for a minute. I need 1 minute off stage. I'll be right back
Sparkling for a
after
minute.
these messages.
Brendan's got to go poop.
I kind of think that this room rotates around or something, and
Oh,
so
what if it's like an elemental key?
But then, why crawling if the room is like flips? Then why not just walk?
well, like
What if it's
if the
not
room's
really
a certain
room?
way and the door is opened at a certain way, it's probably like either a pit to hell or something. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read the adventure, so I don't know what's going on.
thinking about
We haven't cheated lately.
thinking about this room from a functional perspective, like there are people who come in and out of here all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
either they know about the secret door and they frequently go through it, or they're avoiding the secret door because that's where a bad thing would come out. But I don't think that it would be designed so that you would have to find a secret door and that would be the trap. Like,
Yeah, that
would be
seems a
very
little like,
weird way
ah
to
ha ha.
security system.
I mean, we could, yeah, you know,
We might be overthinking this a little bit.
yeah.
We're
So
gonna put a
let's
secret
all
door in.
stand back and let Gombatar just open the door and see what happens.
Put a secret door in, and the point is for people to find it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the people who designed this place were like, oh man, only like the really, really smart people are going to break into this place.
All right,
It's like, see
so
how
I'm going to
how-
open the door, but I'm opening the water door with the key? Is that what I'm doing? Or am I opening the other door?
I'm tapping out. You guys make the choice.
All right,
My head
I'm gonna
hurts.
open
How about we let the audience decide? Water
Yeah,
or fire?
That's a good one. Yeah.
First person
Water-
in chat who says water or fire. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see what the first one that comes up is.
Who was it going to be? Who was it
And of
going
course
to be?
it's always-
Petra Girl.
You
Petra Girl's in the house. What's up?
Fire.
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 I need you
Fire.
to burn.
We're going to the
All right,
Lionel
they-
Richie door.
Thank you, Petra.
So yeah,
Sorry,
we
sorry,
got
Scott.
we got 2 fires and 1 water.
All right, so
I mean-
I will go over, and you said it looks like it's a sliding. I will slide the door open.
I'm back away. I'm
Alright.
at least 20
Do you
feet
want to
away.
use my like 10-foot pole to slide it
20 feet
open?
away.
Minions
No.
don't need 10-foot poles.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you slide that door open, and here is what you're looking at. So immediately you see Gambatar, you see that like inside that door, it immediately drops down into a pit. There's flames coming out from the interior of that pit. There's a stone bridge going across. Let me describe it to you, what you see. All right, so the air is dry. The heat oppressive. Heat coming out of this thing is crazy hot, like you're standing at the edge of an oven almost, you know? There's a narrow stone bridge that stretches across a wide pit speckled with clustered flames, but the bridge does not go to you. The bridge goes from a door you can see to your right, okay? And it goes like you can see where the bridge starts over here, and then it goes this way to there's like to the far east wall there, and there's like a walkway. So you would take the bridge from a door that you see, it would go across the fire pit, then you would take it to the left, and then some stairs going up. There's like a ledge, and then some stairs. Okay.
So it looks pretty difficult to go across the stone
From
thing?
here, you know, I mean, you would have to have a plan. Like, it's too far to jump to the
How deep is the pit?
way too
Like,
far to jump to the thing. The pit looks. So let me give you the whole thing. That's when it's weird because you're not coming in from the perspective that the read aloud text written from. But you can see indications of an arched windows on the far wall. The portholes blocked by crude masonry. You saw that from the back. The gray stone walls are dotted with the burned remains of banners and curtains. But beyond the window ledges, the terminus of the narrow bridge stone platform runs along the wall, I mentioned, leading to a passageway to your left. You can see the stair. Then there's a slender woman in a soot-stained yellow gown crawling on the far wall, a curved dagger dangling from a chain at her waist. And as you look, Gambatar, as you look down there into there's a pit there with like occasionally bursts of fire coming from there occasionally, but you also see there's stuff moving down around the inside of the pit. You see eyes looking back up at you from the darkness down there.
So I don't trust her.
Not today, Satan. Not today. And just slide it shut.
That's close. Yeah. So Gambatar, what do you think?
The water door?
You gonna close it?
So, I mean, we're here at this temple because we're here to get the guy that cheated death.
Yes.
But
And they told you that there were like a lot of weird traps here. He said that he surrounded himself with.
Does he have people protecting him from death for a reason that we knew of? That we were told, like, I mean, obviously, is she climbing on the wall like a thief, or like weird sooty handprints and stuff that we saw?
Like weird sooty handprint styley.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna go on the record as saying I don't like the situation. I know it's a hot take, but I'm not a fan.
Did she see us?
So she sees Gambatar and she looks over at you and she's like, "You guard, close that door and be about your business. How dare you?"
I am sorry, mistress.
Be sorry and have some respect for the burned man. Shut the door. You're letting all the heat out.
That just sounds like an angry parent.
Does the burning man need anything?
Does the burning man need anything? Nothing from the likes of you, guard. Go be about your business.
I'll slide the door closed.
Yeah, be about our business. Let's go.
Doesn't like
You had-
birds, apparently.
Your Gambatar was in their full chainmail and regalia, so there you go.
That worked out much better than expected.
Well, we know we're in the right place.
Yeah.
No, we're
I
in the
think-
right place.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to get past this lady, aren't we? And she's
You
like
know,
Oh, well,
she's like Spider-Manning the wall, right? She's like Spider-Man on the wall.
Yeah, definitely.
I have to wonder at what point our lives took a turn where we said we're in the right place after that situation. You know,
we got
like
a
maybe
room
that should
with
be.
fire.
This is wrong. We need to go.
So did you
There's
say
also-
there was
there's
like
another door?
Should we all just leave this dungeon and just see like who's got regular jobs?
How bad could death be?
Who dies first and
No, yeah,
how?
that's the one thing about this adventure is like walking away from this one is just bad news.
Yeah, like we have to do this.
Yeah, your understanding at this point is that your name is in Death's books, and the curse will be upon you if you do not do this for him, which is use that ritual of kindness that you found in order to do your thing there. So
That's so demanding.
I know, right?
All right, so because of that happening, I will use the keys that Lucard found, and I will open the other door.
All right, you open the other door up. So, opposite, here is what you see. All right, so the locked door opens to reveal a large flooded room. A few inches below the doorway, murky green water laps up against black flagstones that seem to indicate a curved pathway towards a door to the right. Nothing about this room resembles the entrance hall. This looks like a lower, forgotten level, all gray, moss-encrusted stonework. 7 taut ropes stretch 20 feet from the ceiling to the flagstone path. A decaying wooden frame, like a ruined cabinet, rests in the far left corner of the room at water level. 4 crude chandeliers dangle 5 feet from the ceiling, producing enough dim light to see the edges of the room as the water undulates. I'm sorry, Jeff.
What are the ropes attached to?
Okay, so as you look in, you see that there are these like it's like flagstones are coming up out of the water. So like it looks like you could walk across these flagstones, and each one has got a taut rope tied from the ceiling and actually tied like under the water, tied to these flagstones, whatever is supporting the flagstones that you see there.
So the ropes go from the ceiling to the flagstone.
Yes.
So theoretically, if we step on a flagstone, it might be kind of like doing this thing with the rope.
I can neither confirm
but
or deny.
Like it might be the case.
Is the closest flagstone within 10 feet that we can have Mara try and push it with her 10-foot pole and see if it moves?
Yes, the closest flagstone is you could jump to it. I mean, it wouldn't be like the easiest jump in the world, but it's like hoppable. Right. And Mara could definitely
like a
push
staff
it
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and push it and just see if it moves.
Yeah.
Is this a platforming
Mara,
level? Is that what this is?
I mean, does what look level? Say again?
A platforming level where you have to kind of like
jump
a
platforming level.
Yeah, eaten by a turtle. All right. Yeah. So Mara, so you kind of like push on that flagstone. Flagstone feels rock solid. It does not feel like it's going anywhere.
And you press the rope too, and
you want to try the rope?
Yeah.
I kind of don't understand here.
All right, hold on a second here.
Oh no!
I think the choice is pretty clear between creepy firewall lady and hopping some flagstones. Right. But that's just my opinion.
All right, so is that right? Mara's going to try to manipulate the rope with your pole. All right, Mara stands there and reaches out there. You're standing at the door. You kind of like push on it, and like you're not even. It's like almost like watching a magic trick. That rope like snatches up your it kind of like coils around your staff and sort of like almost takes it out of your hands. Give me a strength check, DC 8, to hang on to it.
Okay.
You're like some weird sucker monster at the top.
I rolled exactly an 8.
Yeah, like you reel it in like you're fishing, but you're able to get your 10-foot pole out of there before it gets snatched up.
And now that rope is gone?
No, it kind of once the pole's out of there, it once again reaches up taut like.
So one of these two ways the guards are going to and from, I would imagine, because I'm guessing.
Wait, didn't he say he was just paid to watch? Didn't he say he was just paid to watch the front door? They might not ever go past this point.
Yeah, are they? They're
It might just be straight up.
Take a point of fleeting lie.
Okay.
I mean, they have to go to like payroll, right? And like they're just
and like the break room. Where's the break room?
That is the break room.
I think it's outside.
The break room was out back when we jumped them.
Yeah, where our ambush was.
All right, Brennan, why is there a cabinet in the water?
Okay, so you look over there. Okay,
it's submerged.
No, it's just at the water level. So it looks like maybe this was a room at one time, and then the cabinet now is like a leftover remnant before they started putting water in here or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it looks the bottom of it.
Submerged.
Say again?
So it's partially submerged.
The cabinet is right at water level, so the base of it goes up to right there, and you can see the bottom of it. You know, you see like a wooden, the bottom of, I'm trying like a, I don't know. Like it definitely has water damage all along the bottom, like it's rotting away slowly. But Gambatar, as you look inside there, you see in the cabinet, like the cabinet is partial. Hey, Shana! What's up? Hi, sweetie. Oh, mine are all hidden. I don't know where the hell my guys are.
Yeah, Hugh likes making appearances, but Shannon rarely does.
We had company yesterday, and all my cats hid for a while. They were a little scared that for the first time in a year and change, we had people over the house. So get your jabs, people.
I mean, same.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
I went to a show last night.
Ooh.
What was it like?
What'd you see?
I went to a comedy show. So Indoors. So I got my second jab more than 2 weeks ago. So April 27th was my clear date because it's 2 weeks after your second jab. Mitchell, my partner, his clear date was yesterday. And when we found out that his clear date was May 1st, like an hour later, I got an email saying that a comedian I liked was coming to town on May 1st. And I was like, let's buy some tickets. And it was at a comedy club. And even the comedy club, like it's still like somewhat socially distanced. Like you're booking your tickets per table. The tables are separated apart from one another. But still, like we went into public and saw an event with other people. It was so weird.
So my school had their musical theater like end of year showcase. So I went to it, and again, like I got my second jab like a month and a half ago, but just it was so surreal to be around people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so weird.
I have something to confess, guys. Tim no longer exists. This is kind of like I'm like Max Headroom now, where I'm only like a being inside of a box. Really too young for that reference too.
Should we? Are you happy in your box, or would you like to be rescued?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Cool.
I've got Alice in Chains Man in the Box stuck in my head.
Does it look like Tim, does it look like the artwork in the background there? Like, can you turn around and walk through that door where those two ladies are standing? You're probably good then.
They have to stand really
He's with
still.
the band now.
I also have a part-time gig as the genie in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
Zombie!
Yeah, so if you say Mecca Lecca Hi, Mecca Hiney Ho, and I will appear in some sort of cabinet.
I'm going to make a wish. Well, if you show up out of the cabinet, it's already my wish.
Well, Bill Hartman and Lawrence Fishburne both came from that show, so good stuff.
I know, right? Cowboy Curtis freaks me out.
I like the early Dirty episodes before it became a kids show.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are pretty wild.
Look up people's
I
dresses
think
and stuff.
I think it's time for a reboot, but like was keeping Paul Rubens.
I'll tell you what, dude, that Pee-wee Joe Manganiello movie was really good.
Yeah.
The one on Netflix, Pee-wee's like Vacation or whatever.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
That was really good, and my kids loved it, and my wife hated me for introducing them to Pee-wee because she's like not a fan.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure is like legitimately like good cinema. Like I
no,
love bad movies, but this is not a bad movie.
No, it's a
Big
good
Adventure
movie. I like
is a
that movie.
good movie.
Yeah, that's Tim Burton did that.
Oh yeah.
People our age, you can be like, tell them Large Marge sent you, and everyone knows that because it's such a funny, wild, like, and actually scary
when you're a child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Tim Burton his last 20 years have sucked, but before the year 2000, his stuff was all fantastic.
Before he's like, I only work with Johnny Depp and
CGI.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago where Pee-wee was where he took his show on the road, and there was actually like a stage show for it. And I actually got to catch it in LA. It was amazing. It was so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was
One of my favorite
really
jokes
funny.
I steal from that.
Okay,
we let him go.
The word of the day.
I'm gonna pitch something real quick. I want to team up Pee-wee's Playhouse with Meow Wolf.
I don't know Meow Wolf.
Those are two different genders. I do.
So he's an artist, and he's done like these big installations. I'll send you guys some links, but he made like this super weird grocery store in I think it was in Las Vegas, where there's like tattooed meats. It's very it's good. No, it's good.
No, it sounds amazing.
Right now, and I am like, yes.
Yeah. Like I've been to a couple.
Not inspired by Pee Wee's Playhouse. Like I don't know what he's inspired by.
Anyway, whose turn is it?
Sorry.
You were asking about the cabinet.
All right. Yeah. So you look inside the cabinet. You're not. The cabinet just seems to be installed there in the corner. But as you look, you can see that there are ropes inside the ruined cabinet.
Like coiled ropes?
No, like one rope hanging down, like these other ropes that are there.
I kind of think you got to stay away from the ropes. They're gonna go and wrap you up like Half-Life.
Are you able to step onto these? Are the flagstones large enough for us to step onto them without coming in contact with the ropes, or is that like?
Yeah, you could. If you're careful, you could do it. If you're careful and don't like the instinct would be to grab one to steady yourself, because everyone is like a jump. Like it's not like you can't just walk across. Everyone's a jump. It's going to be it'll be tricky to get over.
Is it a small jump or is it like a leap for each one?
It's going to be. Yeah.
Before we get too far into the weeds, we also have a wizard that we've seen cast a spell with rope before. That might be able to get us through this.
Fair.
Could happen.
Yeah. Septus was considering even doing rope work and like wrapping all the ropes, cinching them tight so they won't fiddle with anyone if they try to cross.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
That might be the way to go.
I mean, I got 7 ropes though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Could I do one rope work that kind of wraps around all of them and cinches them tight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like just to jinx the thing up. Yeah, you could totally do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me look at the actual knee pain, elderly. Let me take a look here.
Knee pain.
I had surgery.
You haven't been prescribed the old man cream yet? I have.
Skipping a joke. No. I'm gonna say to do it, you would need at least an 18 would do it. If you can get an 18 in that spell check, that will wrap it up.
Okay, sounds cool. Let's go for it.
All right.
I mean, that's what we're heading through this room, right? We're not gonna mess with Fire Lady. We're gonna.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. Okay. So that's a 12. So it's not going to help too much.
Yeah. But so you just summon a rope shows up. Ta-da!
Yeah. 12. And we need you said what were we shooting for, Brendan?
You're shooting for an 18.
Yeah.
You want
to try for that again?
I can burn some.
Try casting it again.
Wait. What was 12? What is it?
Burning a bunch of luck.
I would agree. Yeah. I was thinking casting is probably smarter than 6 luck points.
What does the 12 give you since you casted it?
You
can summon a 100-foot length of rope that lasts for like an hour.
Yeah.
Still useful.
So we got some rope. So let's try again.
Yeah.
All right. Try again.
Wait.
That's all right.
Don't be scared of spellburn.
Fair enough. I'm going to leave it alone. I rolled an 18. So plus 3 is 21. So we're in good shape.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Septus makes a rope go out there and it coils around all 7 ropes. All of the 7 ropes, they all try to like catch the rope up, but it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't work. So now what you have is imagine like they were guitar strings and you put a rope around them and cinched them so they're all kind of going yoink in the middle. So it won't affect how easily you can go from step to step to step, but it will keep those ropes out of the way and from doing whatever it is they were going to do. Hey, take a point of fleet luck for Septus.
Thank you. Cool.
So you said the jump. Like, how many of these do you have to do?
It looks like there are a total of 7. Well, you see, here's the thing. You can't really you can't see where they end up at because they kind of go around the corner where you can't see.
Okay.
But it looks like there are 7 that are up there, and again, jump.
Well, let's use this magic rope. Maybe tie it to each other, so if anybody doesn't make the jump, we can pull them out quickly.
You could tie that rope around someone's waist, and then they can start making the jumps.
Maybe just like the first person and the last person, so everybody else just has a rope to hang on to when they try to jump. I'll make the first jump.
All right, so we're going to tie the rope around Lukark. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then everyone else, we got big guys hanging onto it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, well,
I say so, yeah.
let me figure what's the difficulty of this jump. Yeah, you're making me like hesitate. Wait, is it like 15 feet across, or is it like 5 feet across?
It's only like 4 feet across to a small platform 7 times.
Oh, how?
Not 4 feet. So, it's longer than 4 feet. I don't know. Look, it's a DC 14 to get all the way to the top. Okay, 14. Gosh darn it, your character looks. You do the head math, and you go, all right. I think if I can get a 14 or better, yes.
Okay, I'll try that. Shoot.
Who is specifically hanging on to the rope though? When we get some strength checks.
I'll hang on to the rope.
Gambatar got some rope duty.
Yeah, and then I'll just have. And then tied to me.
Yeah, you wrapped around your waist, tied up there, cinched.
And then I'm gonna start jumping across. Yeah.
All righty, I want to see you do it.
Easy. 18.
Yeah. So you leap from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar, and get all the way up there. It goes around the corner, and you wind up outside of a door.
All right. Is there anything for me to tie off this end? Or is there anything for me to hold on to?
I mean, let me take a look at this. Specifically in the map. Sure, I can try to get you over on the map. Not really. And like the problem is that the flagstones. Now that you've done this, there are certainly pillars rising up out of this water. Okay.
Yeah.
They curve around, so you have to go like to get over there. So you can't put a taut rope between this and that. It would square the circle up. It wouldn't be any help.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just hang out at top with this end of the rope, and hopefully, I'm not going to.
But you got the rope there. You know what you could do now that since
you have enough rope though that if the second person coming across, if they make it far enough, they could probably like spike into the pillar or something, right, to kind of make it like a. So instead of cutting the angle, it would kind of.
Yeah, if you hit like say pillar 4. Someone was to go ahead and put a thing in there, then you would have a guide rope it would be enough where the only problem is at some point you'd have to go under the rope to the other side and then under it on the other side to get up, but you could totally do it.
At least you'd have something to hang on to instead of falling into the water.
Yeah, I will lower the DC. Someone has got a spike and a hammer and we already have a rope. I will allow that to be a
Does the water look like? I mean, are we being overly caught? Does the water look like it's just water, or is there
it is dark and brackish. Give me an intelligence check there for Gambatar, looking down into the water.
He got a 8.
And down into the water. It's black, dark rope. You're only seeing by the light of these candelabras that are hanging up overhead, so it's just dark and murky and hard to see.
The candelabras don't look like an alternate way across, do they? Like if we were to
you would have to be, you'd have to be like Spider-Man jump. You have to jump up like 30 feet in the first one, and even then it would be harder. It would be so much more difficult unless there's some mechanism you're not seeing. More.
All right, these are candelabras, and they're in this weird room. Does it look magical?
I mean, like how does magic look? I mean, I'm saying.
I could just be overthinking things.
Okay, so
who's going to be changing? Who's lighting this candelabra?
Yeah, is there a light coming from the candelabra, and is it like a spooky blue or green light?
Okay, no. You look up over there. There are definitely candles. Okay, you notice that some of the candles are at different length than other candles. Some of them are burnt down pretty low, but some of them are still up pretty high. And you can see that there is definitely smoke coming from them. Like you can see like smoke coming off the tops there, and you can actually see above them. What's up, Forey? That's a good question. Forrest and Gary would like to know who does the decorating here. Wouldn't we all, Forrest? Wouldn't we all? As you, it looks completely conventional, and you actually see on the ceiling, like you're looking up there. Not only do you see that there are like the. Is there a word for the soot that smoke leaves? Is it just soot? Okay. You can see on the ceiling there is all kind of.
Oh no!
Matt just peeked out. Matt was like, "I'm over this.
Yeah, Matt's like, this is not fun.
This room sucks. I'm not into it. Not feeling it."
He got a text. Hey, we have another streaming game going on over here. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm out." Going on.
Oh yeah,
Send me a Zoom invite.
creosote.
Creosote? I've never heard that.
That's the stuff that like from your
Creosote.
chimney that gets left behind from the soot. So essentially, it's like carbon buildup.
Petra girl, chim chiru. Thanks much. All right. But looking up there, you know what you do see though? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are the candles lit?
They're lit. They're all lit.
So somebody is
some are long and some are short. And as you look up there at the ceiling, you know what else you see? Smudgy finger and footprints that like on the ceiling itself.
Okay.
So like we've all seen Scooby-Doo. So these candelabras could be like to secret doors. Like you pull them, right?
Only one way to find out. Ruh-roh.
Oh, so it looks like Spider. It looks like Spider Lady comes in here too. You said they're.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, she's not currently in here, so let's speed this up and beat her to coming in here.
How many candelabra are there?
4. Double checking.
Are they within reach, or are they like way up there?
Way up there. You would have to, really like go up there. Like the ceiling is like 20 feet high in here, and you would have to go up there. Hey, did I mess up? Do we still look okay on Twitch? Because I just hit the chat window, which I never do.
Yeah, you're still there.
Good. All right, cool.
I have my little Twitch monitor open, and you look fine.
Bet. All right, cool. Thank you, Petra girl. It's like from the door you look up from where your feet are. It's probably 20 feet to the ceiling up there, and they're all hanging there off the ceiling. You'd have to, Spider-Man jump up there.
All right. I'm gonna go last because I have a -5 check to my agility. So I am just going to hold on to the rope and let you all go first, and then if I happen to fall, you can like community-wise drag me out with the rope.
That is working on logging back on.
Yeah.
I say we all just start full sending it, because otherwise that lady's gonna come in here and make our lives a whole lot harder. So I will go. If we're all just waiting, I will go join Lukark on the other end.
All right. Go ahead and give me that DC 14 agility check.
Oh wow, 14 including my modifiers.
Yeah, you have one of these. Whoa, but you managed to get that, and now you were on the 6th pillar, 1 pillar behind where Lukark is. And you from here, you can kind of curve around and also see the door from where you are over there.
There's no room for everybody's gonna be piled up. Is there room for another person on my platform?
No, these are, like I said, this, like standing on one. You're not, you know what? Picture it like this. You ever go to the beach and they have those like those.
Okay. Like little mushroom things.
Yeah, they look like. Imagine they're about the width of telephone poles. You're standing on top of one of these things.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. So we need more room up top. I'm gonna check for traps on the door at top then.
All right, you were gonna check for traps on that door. Give me a check there, my friend.
Does a 15 find traps? This trap. Oh God.
You don't find any traps. 15, you go over there, take a look. Looks solid to you. Doesn't look trappy.
Doesn't look
trappy. You look back behind you. Kai Hala is now taking the snacks and nothing else to do. Is like just taking a quick break. Like what?
Yeah. Then I open it.
All right. You open that door, and here is what you're looking at. In this crumbling room, exotic furniture stands beside splintering tables and divans sprinkled with golden trinkets and glittering baubles. It looks to have been a living space decorated by a lord of the eastern lands. It has that look to it. But the plaster walls are cracked and moss and vines have burst forth from the crevices, revealing gray stone walls. The purple and gold carpet in the center of the room lies tattered in a heap. The carpet moves as if something under it was shifting about.
Oh, great.
Well, I don't love that, but I do love the Eastern Lands decoration. It's nice to be
but that's
represented in Lankhmar.
Very cute. Right?
When I went to the restroom, did we all go across the flagstones in that time?
No, just Dak.
No. Dak and Lukark and Kaihala.
Okay.
Lukark is like on 7 looking in, and Kaihala is on 6 looking.
Yeah, I just was checking at the next space because we're gonna run out of room as you guys come jumping up, climbing up the thing, or around the thing. Around the thing? We're not like going higher, are we?
The steps are all of the pillars are.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we need room up here. So I was checking the next space. So, but there's
Am I
something
wrong about
alive in
that?
here.
It has to go up, doesn't it? Otherwise, where does that thing is?
This whole temple is terrifying. Like, I don't know, what do I?
Yeah, it's
I have
full
no
of traps.
trust in any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who's paying these guards to
Well, they're only guarding the front door. That's
The
all
immortal
they care
man.
but who is paying them to guard the front door?
By the spider lady.
I think it's the immortal dude. He's got probably
Yeah.
lots of wealth built up for not dying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of direct payment kind of
But-
thing.
He put 3 gold pieces in the bank of Lankhmar 100,000 years ago. Boom, interest, baby. Boom.
Yeah.
Compound, baby, compound.
Well, I'm gonna let these guys know that the next room doesn't look safe. So,
None of these rooms look safe.
well,
Danny,
I'm gonna wait till everybody makes it up here. I'm not gonna enter this space until everybody is up here. Logically, it
Okay,
doesn't make sense.
I'll go then.
All right, Mara on number 3. Go ahead and do it.
A dirty 20.
Yeah, you're good. You make it up there. You are now on pillar number 3, or really 1, 2, number 4, 5. 2. So you're on 5. Kaihala is on 6. Lukark's on 7. Third base.
So, hey, Kai,
So I
do you guys want
wanted
to? Let's just go in the room. Do you want to? The 3 of us can handle this if we go in the room.
I guess I,
wanted
could put my stacks
to-
away to enter the room.
I wanted to pound a spike into the rock so that Gambatar can follow,
Okay.
Right. Oh, yeah.
like to attach the rope to.
Yeah, if you have a spike, you can hammer a spike in. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Here's what happens. When you do that, you see that.
no.
I'm just describing because you're not, while you're doing that, the rug with whatever it is under there undulates even further, and you see that like some of the plants and like the vines like kind of like start moving about in here, like of their own volition. These plants just start to move around like like nothing you've ever seen before. Insidiously moving your way across the room. But you get that spike pounded in and nothing comes at you, and you attach the magic rope to that spike there.
Yay, Matt's back.
Yay! Sit this.
I'm trying. Give me 1 second.
Matt Hill, the brand. Matt
We
Hill.
thought we lost you in the pit.
Where's Septus? Oh, there's Septus.
I apologize.
No,
It's
no,
not
it's-
your fault.
Dang, disappearing cloak.
That's why we're blades against bandwidth, because this is what we have to be up. We're all struggling here. So
Coolio. So what did I miss? I
Nothing much.
apologize.
We're still kind of paralyzed with fear, except for the thieves who have moved into the next room.
Yeah, we're about to move into the next room. I think it would be our best interest for us to all go into the next room as quick as we can. Otherwise, the party is going to be like technically split. It's going to suck.
Mhm.
Essentially, we found 2 impossible rooms, went into one, and found another impossible room after that one. Like, none of these are normal rooms.
impossible.
No, Brendan, the chainmail I'm wearing, is it just like a chain hauberk or shirt, or is it a full set of chainmail, like leg,
It's
like it's like everything? Like,
a proper set of Lankhmar chainmail with the whole thing in a helmet.
all right, so
Does that make it look like a chainmail toga? I don't know. I imagine it's like a regular chainmail shirt. You got to slip your head over it. It's got sleeves.
Yeah.
It's got gauntlets. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's got a
probably
helmet.
got like the hauberk that comes down almost like a
Yeah,
skirt. Maybe,
like maybe not breeches, but maybe like a chainmail in front of your crotch piece.
You bind it with your belt. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about when I do fall into this water, because I don't have a great agility, and right now I'm rocking a -5 check penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking about how hard it is for me to be able to swim with it on. So
Mara pounded in a spike, so you guys can. Sorry, watching the chat room. You guys. So you can, that rope will lower the DC and make it easier.
Okay.
So to now there's an anchor point there.
All right. So has everyone gone but me, or
no? You, Septus, and Ka'a still need to go.
You should tie the end of the rope to yourself.
Yeah.
So if you go in, we just pull you up.
Yeah, I will do that. But
all right.
Well, I'll let the wizards go first. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of, who wants to be first out of y'all?
I'll do it. What's involved?
Agility check. And you can now, with the rope there, a rope that you actually can grab onto, it'll give you some a little bit of safety on top of that.
Oh, so I get advantage?
Do not make me. I will turn this adventure right around, Jeffrey. Jeffrey James.
Dive out.
Right.
Dive out.
Oh, is a 6 gonna help?
It's going to help an action beat happen. Does that count? No, unless you want to spend some luck, which would be to the tune of 6 points at this point.
I do not want to take myself to a luck of 3.
Gotcha. All right, so Ka'a falls into the water. Yeah, like you overcorrect and you go into the drink. Roll me a die 6 and add your luck modifier to it. Whatever your current luck modifier is there on there.
Last time I had a PC fall into a room of water, it was in an Alan Grow game for AD&D, and a purple worm ate my halfling.
Why are you sharing these things
That's
right
terrible. All right, so you hit.
You're not a halfling.
Don't give him ideas.
afterwards?
Yeah. So Ka'a hits the murky water.
Purple worm.
You get a lungful of murky green water. Your stamina is currently reduced by 2, and your next check you make is at -1 die. And not only that, you thought that was fun. You feel something.
All wet.
Oh, boo.
All right, that was awesome.
It was so awesome that I think Sky 2 should be able to give a point of luck to whoever he wants.
Yeah,
I don't know who Sky 2 is. I don't want to.
Sky, what do you think? You know what? I can't keep up with everybody's like. I actually like. I'm seeing folks in here who I know. Like, Great Babe is
that's Trevor, right?
No, Great Babe.
No, it's James Posino,
James
right?
Posino, yeah.
Yes, Matt. It's Matt from. He interviewed me for the other thing, for Fantasy Grounds. I can't think of the last name. Matt. Sorry.
Hildebrand?
No.
Are you in the chat right now?
All right, so
Robertson. Matt Robertson. Sorry.
Septus gets that point of luck for the awesome all wet.
Yeah, take a point of luck for that. Matt Robertson. Did we just, or is that? Did we just? I can't remember the term for it.
Yes, we have entered the multi-mat.
You George glassed him.
Wait, how do you know that reference?
See, now that's awesome. Well done. Rock and roll.
Well done. Well done.
All right. So,
luck for that.
also,
Never underestimate our Haley.
Yeah. So, there are things out like, okay, so Ka'a hits the water, goes in head first, gets just a stomach full. You're coughing, sputtering. You are at -1 die for your next action. And that is when you are like out of nowhere, these things just sort of like jump up on you. Give me initiative. Go ahead, give me for everybody, because it's about to jump off here.
I'm not okay with this.
I got a 21. Y'all.
I guess we just figured out
Oh.
there's something in the water.
Yeah, we did.
You have disadvantage on initiative.
How'd you do?
10.
Disadvantage. Oh, turn this dungeon on. Okay, and how about Septus and Mino?
Similar. I rolled a 10. My agility is 8, so I'm betting Jeff goes first.
I'm getting so too. How
Yeah,
about Mara? Ooh, rock and roll 4 from Mara. Putting away the chisel and hammer. Lukark.
I also got a 10, but my agility is 14.
All right, you'll be here. All right, Kai Hala,
12.
12, has put the snacks away and is ready for action.
I like to imagine it's always these really elaborate, inconvenient snacks too. Like I'm standing on this tiny pole and like I'm eating just like something like orange chicken. Like it's just like where, how, like what?
Kai's got a bonito box. Like,
Yeah.
all, just.
I gotta put away my sushi.
Y'all, go ahead. For Gambatar, what did you get?
I got a whopping 6.
Woo, whopping 6. Gambatar. All right, so here is what happened. Suddenly, underwater, at first you have this, it looks like you're being attacked by undead fish. You see these like floating skeletons coming at you with big old chomper teeth. But then you realize it's not that they are
Undead fish like Abe
undead.
Pagoda fish or actual fish?
Dum, doo-doo-doo. No, but swimming fish. It looks like actually their flesh seems to be transparent. Now that you get a good underwater look at them, and 2 of them are going to come and try to bite the mess out of you. That is going to be an 8 and a 17. And you are going to take the low damage of 4 points.
Yikes.
This thing gets you.
We're only first level, guys.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
And hey,
info.
everybody out there. Okay, so here's what happens. You guys see Ka'a is down there struggling. You see it like a bit of blood come up and like get to the surface of that, and all of a sudden you see a lot more bubbly
Frenzy.
activity happening in that water now that
I've seen
Ka'a
piranha.
is. Yeah. Also, I'm picturing that Dwama is now like just circling the room, like flying about, waiting for you to come back up there. Very concerned. Very, very concerned. Like tell it like telepathically, master, that kind of thing. So there we go. So
Obama, stop. I'm trying to think.
all right, so that's where we are, and now it's time for Kai Hala and then Lukark.
All right, never mind. All right, so my plan, I guess, is going to be I have a grimacing face visored steel helm, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to chuck it into the water somewhere else to try and draw some of the fish to that, like someone else just fell in.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try and like reach my arm down for Ka'a to grab.
Awesome. All right, cool. So I guess this is going to be like a deception versus fish there. So give me like an easy personality check. D20, add your personality
Just
on
like to
top of that.
state, whenever I've gone to feed the fish, they're very gullible and will eat anything.
Oh, I hear you.
Based on experience.
Mhm.
Let's see, that is a 14.
Yeah, that's pretty. So Kai Hala, that throws that helmet where it kind of pitches, lands there in the water, sinks down, and all of those like I said, when you saw for a moment like the water starts to bubble and burst as there's something coming out there. Now you're starting to see streams under the water, trailers of these things that are going after the helmet. Nice
You're
and good.
paying for that.
Point of fleeting luck.
Thank you.
Fight is.
But I am but a poor, humble priest.
Yeah, and then I'll extend my hand for him to grab to try and pull him
All
up.
right. So your hand is down there now to be grabbed upon next round, and it is Lukark and then Ka'a. Lukark, you were at the very top by the door. You also have the rope. You've got like the rope's tied to you. Then it goes down like 2 more steps where it's like hammered into the pillar that Mara is standing on. So what are you going to do?
How far away is who's in the soup? Ka's in the soup?
Ka'a is in the water, yeah.
Yeah, how far away is that from me? Can I
say like 20 feet and down. Like he was,
20 feet and down? Oh, so he's
yeah,
really far.
because he wouldn't have he didn't even get like, okay, so you're on a pillar this much farther, then Mara's on a pillar, or Kai's on a pillar, and then Mara's on a pillar. He was going for that next one, so he's got to be at least 4 pillars away minimum. So he's kind of far.
So there's nothing.
I don't know. Maybe
you could throw more stuff into the water to keep distracting the fish, but I don't know if we just want to like throw all of our stuff into the water all of a sudden because Ka fell in.
Yeah.
Now I'm just picturing you all throwing yourself in your water and me just swimming around and grabbing your stuff.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let go. You know what? Actually, because you said it's bound. The rope is actually kind of hooked up on the like halfway through the thing, right? Like that column.
Yeah, like 2 pillars beneath you where Mara is.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and undo the rope around that I have around me, and just throw my end down there towards Ka'a.
Yeah, that'll work.
And so it'll have that pivot, so there'll be an anchor.
No, perfectly.
So that'll give Ka'a something to grab on.
I'm reaching down and I see that happen. I'm like, you son of a.
You don't need it. And then
Kai was gonna try to steal his watch. No, you throw that water over. You throw that rope over there, and you can see on the surface of the water. You can see where that rope is now there. We're in grabbing.
I think that's
range
the best I can do.
Yep. So that is awesome for and now it is Ka'a.
Can I get a sense as to whether or not tactically it makes more sense to take Kai Halah's arm or Lukark's rope in terms of getting me both back up onto safety and enough further into these like various flagstones?
Gotcha. The smartest thing to do from where you are would be to do both. Grab the rope and also grab Kai Halah's arm. So then she can assist you on a strength check along with the rope. So that would be the best thing would be to grab both and like use both of them to kind of like bring yourself up out of the water.
I will do that. Does that require a roll from me in any way?
That is going to require a D16 strength check, but because you're D16 for this check, add your strength modifier, and Kai Halah can also make a strength check as is helping you.
Okay. So with my D16 this round, that was a 9. And do I have a modifier? I do not. So it's a 9. Yeah. Do I sense that a 10 would be more helpful?
You sense that a 12 would be like the edit.
I have 2 points of fleeting luck I could give.
Thank you. I will take it, and I will spend a point of permanent luck to get myself to 12.
All right, cool. That will launch you out of the water, and we can go ahead and stop initiative from here because you have now Ka'az up on a pillar, and we'll say that you are now far enough to where you're on the flagstones on the path.
And I needed to throw my freaking helmet, and I did.
By the way, now that I've been submerged in water, my cloth mask that Mara had so diligently painted for me, is it all like smudged and smeared and crazy looking, or does it still kind of look like it did before?
You look like the Joker in
a little Damon.
Perfect. I love it.
Mm-hmm. All right. But we'll say you are now up there and on a pillar. So who would like, assuming we're still going, we get the rope back out of there, and who would like to be next?
I'll go next.
All right. Go. Set. Let's go. Go.
All right. This is it. You remind me of how to get there because I think that I probably was uninterneted when this.
Give me an agility check.
Cool.
You are looking for a number 12.
I rolled a 15. I got no bonus for my agility.
You were able to make it there, and now you are also on the queue of flagstones waiting to enter into this room. And only Gambatar is left behind. So the end of the rope is there. Gambatar, you have seen some stuff. You can see where Ka'a has got where he got like bit on his arm. It's got like a bloody mark on there where something got him in the water.
All right.
We have a Hugh sighting.
Hugh!
Hugh, give me luck.
Good luck, Hugh. Good luck with that.
Oh, Gambatar. Yeah.
All right, armor check penalty in effect.
All right, so with my armor check penalty, so I would have made it without my armor. With my armor, it gets reduced to a 9.
And you need a 12?
I need a 12.
Well, there's 2 points of fleeting luck in the party right now, it looks like.
I think I have one to give away, right?
Yeah, Septus and Ka each have a point, and
Oh, I had my own point. Oh, I forgot about that. I would have spent that instead of my permanent.
Well, it's
then spend
That's fine.
spend that then.
Jeff, that's fine. That's fine, Jeff.
Sorry about that. I forgot I had that.
You're good.
I will spend. I can just spend it on my own. We can always get it back from carousing.
yeah, because that goes well for us.
Well, when we don't roll a percentile.
Yeah.
Hey, it was gonna be funny.
It's still funny. Don't get me.
It's only funny for you, though.
No, maybe. I don't know. We got to go to Ilfmar. Boom, baby.
That's true.
I spent my 3 Brendan to make it a 12.
I bet. Yeah, you guys make it there. And from here, I will say, I'm not going to make you roll again. So at this point, you guys can all make your way into that next room if that is your wish.
Yes, please.
All right, you guys all go in there out of the room. I will describe it again. Crumbling room, exotic furniture stands beside splintering tables and divans, sprinkled with golden trinkets and glittering baubles. It looks to have been a living space decorated by a lord of the eastern lands, but the plaster walls are cracked and moss and vines have burst forth from crevices, revealing gray stone walls. The purple and gold carpet in the center of the room lies tattered in a heap. It moves as if there is something shifting beneath it. And now that we are all in there, you see those. I mentioned before that there were vines that were there moving around. They definitely look like they are about to be lunging for you. You can see a door at the other end of the room. But like I said, you're like it's all throughout here. You are all over vines. So what are you guys gonna do?
Is there anywhere to like the carpet isn't wall to wall, right?
No,
Like, is
it's
there-
like an old moldy rug, but there's something underneath it that's moving about.
But like, can we walk on the floor in a place that isn't on the rug?
Can we like the floor is lava?
Yes.
Hear me out. Make the floor lava. Throw some fire on the rug. It'll burn whatever's underneath it.
Unless it's like a shambling mound or something that like, or something that's excited by fire and spreads like mold
I assume we can't
spores.
just pull the rug out. and
We
see what's
could.
underneath.
We could.
You guys can do that.
I still have that jar of pickled eggs to distract it with.
That's true. And we can just
Why
And
didn't you throw
eyeballs.
that at the fish? I threw my freaking
Because you
helmet.
started with the helmet. So like if I hadn't rolled a 4, I was going to throw my pickled eggs into the lake.
And also, if we pull up the carpeting, there might be some sweet hardwood floor underneath it that we can get
Yeah.
through and like.
Yes.
Really...
He's right. Yeah.
I bet it's parquet floor.
That's
Yeah,
where
that's
the resale value comes in right there.
All
I
right. We
give
pull
a
up.
quick shout out to my mom, even though next week is Mother's Day.
Oh,
She's like,
thank you.
Oh.
she's like, yes, my baby boy, little maker mom.
Aw. Yes, Mom.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I'm afraid that if we burn this rug, it's going to create a very toxic
we don't wanna burn
environment.
it.
Like burning
Yeah.
carpet is not. I know it creates really bad off gas.
Yeah. Polyvinyl,
Well, is it
polyester
shag?
on fire is actually what turns into sulfuric
Anything.
acid. I think.
Fancy, old timey, almost like what we would consider an Oriental style rug.
I mean,
Okay,
wool
so
doesn't
Not
it's-
shag
burn,
carpet.
though.
No, it's a rug.
Shit.
It's not wall to wall carpet. It's like a rug in the middle, and it's just like moving like something.
Like, wool doesn't
No, let's-
burn
let's just,
anyway.
like,
That's why
just-
they use it for
just
fireman's
whip
blankets.
the carpet off.
Lucart grabs the corner of that and whips the rug off there. And you can see in the middle of this, okay, like under where the rug was, there is this strange flowering of plants that are all growing up to the floorboard. And this looks to be like, as this thing comes around and kind of like whips around for a moment, and now all of those tendrils are coming at you guys from all directions. So
Like-
go ahead and
Yeah, shooting that.
give me a initiative.
Like Aubrey or
No, it would be like Aubrey 2.
That one.
Damn.
Audrey 1 is a very sweet lady.
Audrey 2, that's what I meant.
Suddenly,
Like Frankenstein monster, right? You forget.
He got the reference.
It's like the Frankenstein versus Frankenstein.
Yes, yeah. That was my mistake because I'm not a
Ooh.
Broadway play guy.
Just want to know if you have the pickled eyes still, Carmen.
Yeah.
I do. Yes.
She did, but Kai Hala ate them both. It was just
No.
Look, man, if you're gonna leave him out, I don't know what to expect.
There might be a
No,
wolf
they-
involved in this.
Technically, they were in your backpack, but that's
yeah.
within my reach, so it's really on you at this point.
all right. Let's do it. Top of the order. So, Gambatar, what you get?
I got a rock and roll 9,
Rock and roll 9.
like rock and roll McDonald's.
Yeah. That's came up in my circle somewhere. I don't know why.
You talking about?
Oh,
Wesley
someone
Willis,
put-
or is it-
Yeah, someone put that through in AI and it
Uh-huh.
just like took it on. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's funny.
Kai Hala, what'd you get for initiative?
13.
13 for Kai Hala. Okay, Lukark.
15.
15 for Lukark. You are tied with a monster. Mara.
13.
I go first.
You are tied with Kai Hala, and you go first. Sorry, call. And Ka'a.
I've got an easy listening 18.
At the point of luck.
I'll take it.
And Septis.
Sepsis is disappointed. He thought this was going to be his big chance for flaming hands. However, he rolls a 4. So
I mean, it still could be.
it could be.
Still
yeah.
could be.
This big plant's not going to last that long.
I mean, that's an assumption. We all about to see whether or not that's going to actually pan on out. So, Ka'a will go first, and then Lukark. Yeah, you see the under the rug moving around. Like I said, it's just like this weird planty thing. There's fronds. It's moving. It's it's just like lumpy looking. It's got that weird, intense smell, like you're in like a rotting garden. What are you gonna do?
I am going to try to cast a cantrip to distract it as I run across this room, and we will hope and pray for the best.
All right.
All right, Mog, help me. Help me, Mog.
Help me, Mog, and help.
Okay, so that is that's a 19 on cantrip. So I can either create a simple visual effect, a simple audio effect, or a simple kinetic effect. I'm going to go with an auditory effect. So I'm going to have a bunch of scared sounding people saying, no, don't hurt me, in the opposite corner of the room as I run across.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you make a lot of noises coming from the other side there, and you run across. You can get about halfway across this room on your regular movement rate, and are like, as you're doing it, you're actually pretty close to that lumpy thing in the middle there. You know what I mean? Like whatever that was. But we'll see how it plays out.
Okay.
It is Lukark, and then the creature is going to go. So Lukark.
So is this something that we can try to run around, or?
Ka'a seems to think so.
Yeah, Kaa's running around it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Do I still have my torch lit? Yeah. You know what? No, that was a couple rooms ago. I don't think I kept that torch on when I hopped the columns.
That would have been a discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and since I noticed that Ka distracted the thing, I'm going to take advantage of that and make it all the way. I'm going to take advantage of that and run all the way to the door.
All right, yeah, you run all the way across there. I got special rules for that. Hold on.
Because I'm not sure if we're going to try to fight this thing or if we're going to try to run past this like we did the last room. Let me know what you guys feel. Otherwise, so I can start working on it.
Lukark runs all the way and gets over there to that far door. And it's a little bit more clear over there by that door. Like you actually have a little bit of space over there where there isn't green undulating crap trying to murder you. Hey, speaking of green undulating crowd trying to murder you, everybody but Lucar, go ahead and give me a DC 12 reflex save. And for Ka'a, I'm going to say your distraction is enough to throw it off a bit. So you can add +2 to your check. Failed.
I didn't even make it without my armor check
Exactly
penalty.
12. With
No armor check penalty on this. Save
No,
the
even
reflex
without it, I didn't make it. That's fine. Like I didn't make a regular reflex save.
Gotcha. All right.
Success.
Success. So who? Okay. So Gombatar failed, and who else? Mara failed. Everybody. Okay. So you say that these things reach out and try to everybody else. Like these things kind of like come at you, but Gombatar and Mara actually get snatched up. Gon, you take 2 points of damage. Mara, you take 3 points of damage. And these things grab around you and are starting to squeeze.
Oh, man.
And it is Mara. It is your turn.
Do they have me? Am I completely bound, or are my arms free?
Your arms are free for now. These things are wrapped around your legs just up to your knees, but they're really squeezing.
Okay. I guess I already had my short sword out, so I will start trying to slice through.
Cool. Yeah, give me an attack roll.
19.
Boom. Yeah, roll me some damage.
3 points of damage.
Yep, you slash out of there, and then also give me an agility save. I'm gonna give you another save on top of that.
14.
Yeah, you slash it, and that's enough to get you free this round. So, so there you go. It's Kai Hala.
You said there was a weird lumpy thing in the middle?
Yeah, there's kind of like there's a lot of vines, but one bit is like imagine this. Imagine like a great, like all of these vines at the center of them seems to be this one, it looks kind of like an Arabidopsis. It's sort of like center thing with all of these bits that are hanging out of it, and it's kind of undulating and moving, and you can see it kind of like, the fronds coming off it are kind of like all of them sort of going back under the floorboards. Yeah, so there's a central bit there.
I'm going to aim for slicing that up.
All right, I want to see you do it.
5 and a 7.
5 and a 7. Yeah, it's nah. Not with the dueling. But that's all right.
I'm tired, my dice are tired.
Gotcha. Poor thing. All right. It's gonna be Gombatar. Gombatar, same situation. You got this thing wrapped around your legs, just squeezing real tight on your calves and up around your knees.
Gombatar has huge calves. Gombatar does not skip leg day.
He flexes and they break off.
I'm going to ignore it for now, and I'm just going to shoot the center mass thing with my bow.
Okay.
I got a whopping 8. No, actually, I forgot I got a +2, so I got a 10.
That's gonna hit.
Woohoo!
Give me damage.
5 points.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of split that thing and some green goo comes out of there. You think you've done some damage. Like, it's
Hand me plant thing.
Gotcha. So it is that is Kai Hala and Gombatari to Septus.
Yeah.
All right,
Like...
Septus. We know you've been waiting for.
Septus pulls a bug out of his bag of live bugs, pops one in, and time for some flaming hands.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. In addition, I think it's a good time for some spell burn because he's going to aim right for that. If it seems like this center thing that's undulating is like the source of that's definitely the target.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think that I'm going to. Can I burn a total of 9? I'm going to burn 3 strength, 3
Yes.
agility, 3 stamina.
Hell yes, you can. Hell yes.
All right, cool. I mean, I almost feel like I want to do 4 of each. I want it.
I mean, I almost feel like, what do we think? Audience, 4 each from Septus? Come on. Clap your hands if we say we believe in Septus. 10, look, oh my God. Jeff, that's totally you. I know
All
that
right.
one.
4, 4, and 4 sounds like 12
Woo!
plus
That's what I'm
3
talking about.
plus, and I rolled an 18 on the die. So, yeah. So
Break the
I can't
adventure.
even do that math. Hold on 1 second.
30.
You're
It's
going
a
to be up
30.
at least 30, 31, right? Because 18
Yeah, totally.
plus 12 plus his spell check. He's
Uh-huh.
going to be at 32. He's going to be at the max.
We got
Sweet.
32? I was going to say, so I'm throwing luck,
So
get that
I'm
32 and just break it.
Posted.
Yeah, hit that.
Yeah, all right, well, I'll tell you what.
Isn't
Take
that
a
when he
point.
like erupts into like a circle of fire?
Yeah, 360 degree arc. Yeah.
I mean, he has a wedge in it. It's tricky. Luckily, the only people that have run in there so far only Lucark made it all the way across.
Mhm.
So like that's where you put your wedge. So yeah, we don't even have to roll here. All of a sudden, you're like, whoa! This pillar of fire appears all the way throughout this, and the whole room just goes up like, whoa!
Wait, is
And,
this a bad time for me to mention that I'm still in the room?
I will say he could put you in the same wedge because, like, he's sort of like, like you're running a straight line across there. That's where the piece of the pie is. It starts at
Right.
you and then gets wider. But I will say that, this plant thing is annihilated. It comes off of Gombatar, suddenly feels that there's one last squeeze, and then it falls off of your calves.
Gombatar
All the
makes
divans.
that mental note that it was actually his calf strength that did this, not the
Yep. But you guys, burn this thing down. Take a point of fleet and luck for Septus, save of the day.
take
And but also all those like trinkets and everything and all the divans, it's all just burnt to crap now. Like
Yeah.
all those trinkets are just destroyed, just turning to lumpy God knows what's it.
lumpy
The
gold
door
is
is
so
okay.
gold.
I mean, I'm just saying, scrape it off. If you had a chance to, you would have to, if I have learned anything from Game of Thrones is that metal, like gold, heats up in 10 seconds and then turns solid like chocolate magic shell. So, it's clearly, not gonna, but yeah. So you go ahead and, you get that thing is completely aced, and you guys can make your way across the room and on to the next thing. So let's check it out. The next room is going to be involved, and we're only about half an hour left. So I think this is a good point for us to stop for tonight, especially since young Skatch's falling asleep. So let's go ahead and nothing but love, but let's go ahead and we'll stop here for this time, and then we'll pick up here at the door for next time. Brilliantly done. Hey, big hand for Matt coming in.
Thanks,
and
Matt.
throwing it down.
Good
Yeah,
seeing you
man.
again.
And we'll be off next week for Mother's Day. And if you're a mother out there, happy Mother's Day. And
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're a mom,
absolutely. So
happy Mother's Day.
yeah, all y'all moms out there. All right now.
I'm a mother lover. Great skit, come on.
It is a great skit. It is really, really, really funny.
I'll be giving all your moms a lot of loving, so don't worry.
Oh, for God's sake. Better mean. All right, kids. So thank you very much for tuning in once again to Blades Against Bandwidth, Lankhmar, and we are super glad you did. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, please hit the bell. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll